Welcome to the darkness, my friend. Your eyes will adjust in time.
Hello! Just making sure everything's working. Hi, welcome to Tablestory's Nocturne, episode 1. How's everybody doing? Good.
Really good.
Good.
Excelente.
Excellent.
Been waiting for this for months.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. I'm so excited. And look, no tech issues so far. So far, so good. No. Everybody's knocking on wood.
Knock on wood.
My desk is made of plastic. I can't.
You're a man. Do what needs to be done.
I just imagine him like punching his plastic table there. Like, what does that mean? Like, get a wooden table, or does that mean just like, punch through it? Okay.
Yes.
Welcome to Tablestory's Nocturne, everybody. This is a little bit of a different show that we're doing. It's going to be a horror show. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. Like, if, you're sensitive to things like sex and murder and other stuff, then I've said my piece. There's going to be that in the show. So keep that in mind. We're going to start by going around and introducing ourselves. First of all, I'm Pumpkinberry. I just became the 4th official GM over on Tablestory, and I'm very excited, and this is our first long-term show. We are using the Unknown Armies 2nd edition rule set for this show, and it's based in the Stygian Gate universe from a show that I did 3 episodes to previously. They're just in the same universe. You don't need to have seen Stygian to enjoy this show, so welcome on in. Let's go ahead and start over here. Start with Zeke. Do you want to introduce yourself? Maybe not your character yet, just introduce who you are and why you why you said yes to do Nocturne, a horror show.
You bet. I'd love to. My name is Ezekiel III. I've been role-playing since, I guess I started seriously role-playing, and I mean seriously, like when I was probably like 16-ish. Many of you may know my friend Sour Kool-Aid Show. Was my first DM, and he was my DM for 6 years. And we just played every Saturday, every other Saturday, and we play all night, and it was wonderful. I love role playing. I love acting and all that kind of stuff. I've done community theater for most of my life, and it just feels like home when I get the opportunity to play different characters with different backstories and different feelings and all this kind of stuff. And this particular show appealed to me because I've always wanted to play not only in like a horror suspense kind of a environment, not only a modern environment, but something with grit, something that's real, something that's got some adult themes to it. And I hate the word adult themes. I hate that. I don't feel like an adult, but I love sex and violence. That's, that's what I want. I guess that's what I should have just said that.
Mature.
Yeah.
I want to play a game with sex and violence.
Mature. Yeah, I think that's a good way.
Mature is a good way to mature. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Well, thank you. I'm so happy you said yes. I'm very excited to see what you do with your character. Next, Dan. Tell us who you are and why you said yes to Nocturne.
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan. You may recognize me from some other Tablestory shows, one that's going on every Friday currently. And I said yes, mostly because PB asked. Well, because we've been role playing together a while. And I'm just like, I watched some of Stygian Gate and was real excited about the system. It's very different than what I've normally done. I'm usually more in a fantasy world of some kind, and this is a little more grounded, kind of, sort of. So that was exciting to me. Also, I love horror.
Yeah, you also play dark, real characters very well. If I can just jump in here, that's why I reached out to you, because I feel like you do a real person, not just a two-dimensional, which is what Zeke mentioned earlier about doing something that has grit and stuff. So it's very, very good. All right. Pax. Classy. Hi.
I'm Classy Pax. I was primarily known for flight sims, and then a couple years ago, I kind of got into this role play thing and kind of went with it, and that's what I've been doing. I guess has been my glue ever since on the platform. I got roped into this by Brad. And if you all know how Brad is, it's more kind of a not cordial, but it's more like just you're doing this. Oh, okay, all right. So that's
wait. He didn't ask you?
What's Brad?
He didn't ask. He just told you.
No, I mean in Brad's fashion. We all know Brad.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to get you in on this, so he lined me up with you, and I'm excited, but at the same time, you can't tell. I'm trying to keep my poker face, but I'm like, I can barely breathe right now. I'm so bloody nervous. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great.
Amen, brother. My heart rate's like 150.
I know. I look at every time I open up the rule book, I start reading, and I just instantly get anxiety. I just shut it, go and like find a nice little corner, and I just get in my fetal position, hold my cat, and just all right, we'll get there.
Well, yeah, you better hold on to your cat because your heart rate is definitely gonna stay at that level. I hope.
Right.
Okay. Katie. Peter.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I'm playing. Well, no, I guess we're not going there yet. I wanted to do this because I love horror in general. I love movies and games, and if you guys hang out on my channel at all, we play a lot of horror. So when PB asked me, I was like, I also watched the first season of Stygian Gate, and I loved it. So when she asked me, I was like, I'm just doing this. I have to do this. There's no other option.
Oh, thank you. CK, which is going to be very hard for me. So let's just get this out of the way. I know we've got a Katie and a Katie and a Classy and a Classy. Just get over it. All right, CK, go for it.
We're gonna make do. I'm CK, but Classy Katie on Twitch if you want to find me over there. I'm kind of like Ezekiel. Like I've been doing theater since I was a little kid, and I just like am drawn to it. I like to play pretend. Like at the end of this day, that's just the most simple version. And in this, I get to play pretend with some dope adults, but it's like sex and drugs and murder. So like, you really can't go wrong with the situation. That's why I said yes, and that's why I'm in.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the scene here a little bit. We're beginning in a very small town. It's a tourist town on a huge lake. A lot of celebrities come to this town in the summer. It's very, very busy. Probably from May to October, it's super busy. And then in the following months around that, it's very dead. There's not a lot going on. You don't get a lot of snow, and if you do, or at least this winter you haven't, and if you do, it'll snow in the morning. When you wake up, you'll see there will be there, but then, halfway through the day it's gone. So it's kind of like that. The town is really known for cherries and fruit, and that's its main export. So they have festivals all summer long. And then there is a small university also present. It's actually surprising that it's still considered a university because it's so small and not a community college. But there is a class taught by a certain Dr. Theo, and this is an occult class. Do you have a name for this class, Dr. Theo, by the way? Dr. Ransom, I should say?
Yes, sorry. Yeah, thank you. The name of the class would be Occult and its ties to modern history.
Okay, the occult and its ties to modern history. Now, the class is actually fairly small. Most people in this small town that take this class are either taking it just to fill a credit that they need, or you might find some people that take it because it's such a small town. There's a very heavy religious influence. Catholic and Christian, so they might be taking it to be edgy in that way, but you don't really see many people actually taking it seriously. Now, we do have 4 students that have taken this class for whatever reason they've taken the class for, but they've been taking it for a couple of months now, and they study together. They're fairly familiar with each other, familiar enough, in fact, that today, Wednesday, February the 13th, they are taking a road trip about 2.5 hours out to a neighboring city, which is a much bigger city, something more like Cleveland or Detroit or something like that, to see a friend of Dr. Ransom's do a lecture on theories of time. It's a Dr. Adisa Bello. And before we jump into where they are currently, I'd like to do something a little bit different about introducing characters. Instead of going around and having everyone give you a little blurb about their character, we're going to go the show and not the tell method. So I'm going to give everybody a moment to tell us what morning was like. So 9 a.m. departure time for the road trip. So tell us what the morning was like prior to 9 a.m. and we'll go in the same order. So Zeke, if you want to start, tell us what the morning was like with Trip.
So 9 a.m. departure time. We had discussed this previously that I have a home in the small town that we're in. Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get up. I'd promptly at 8, get up, take a shower, take my dogs out, make myself breakfast, 3 eggs, hash browns.
How many dogs do you have?
Go for a quick jog, and then pack up my stuff and get ready. Pretty uneventful.
Okay. How many dogs do you have?
2.
2. Okay. Do you know what breed they are?
They're mutts. No idea.
Rescues?
What's that?
Rescues?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
They're just. I saw them in the paper.
All right. Okay, wonderful. Let's go in the same order. So I believe that's you, Dr. Theo, Dr. Ransom.
Yes, Dr. Ransom would sleep in as late as possible. He's up way too late reading constantly. He'd get up late. He'd kind of do one of those really quick showers, like the get in, kind of muss up hair a little bit, and pour himself a cup of coffee, get a plain piece of toast, maybe check up on the newspaper because he still gets that delivered. And after not seeing anything terribly interesting or out of the ordinary, would head over to where everyone was meeting up.
Okay, so we'll be meeting at the university and you're driving.
Great.
Right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Classy, do you want to tell us what the morning was like with Brian?
Rolled off the couch after my cell phone alarm went off, shut it off. I'd probably stumble my way over to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of coffee that was made from the day before and heat it up in the microwave.
Yeah.
While that's happening, I go over to the bathroom, gargle some mouthwash, swallow it back, wet my hair, slick it back, just have a quick glance at myself, take a smell, see if I smell all right. And I would find my keys, chug back that cup of coffee, and head out the door.
What did you dream about?
I drink a lot, so I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Katie, tell us what the morning was like with Briar.
I woke up and I put my hair back in a ponytail. I packed the night before and I made sure my cat was fed. And then I picked up an early shift at the coffee shop I work at, which is called the Sleepy Bean. And I need to get as much money as I can, so I worked the 3 hours before we left, and I made sure in the back room I had my bag of stuff and everything so I could leave right away.
Okay, so you went straight from work to the university. Did you drive or do you take public transit?
I take public transit.
Okay. All right. CK, tell us what the morning was like with Emma.
So Emma works night shift. So the mornings are cleaning up the last of her patients, finishing up paperwork, and probably running to the nearest locker room to splash water in her face and try to remove any semblance of bodily fluids that might be on her somewhere and change like it never happened and pretend she's a normal human.
do you get coffee from the Sleepy Bean?
I actually would probably definitely stop and get coffee from the Sleepy Bean because coffee has no effect on me. It's just the drinking of a hot beverage. I can drink it straight before bed, first thing in the morning. I probably would definitely get that on my way home, regardless of whether or not we were going on a road trip.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so we're actually going to start about an hour and a half, actually 2 hours into your 2.5 hour trip.
What was the name of the professor or the person we're going to see?
The person that we are going to go see is Dr. Adisa Bello, and they are giving a lecture on theories of time. And the Athmore, the city that you're in or from, is Athmore, and the university is Athmore University. Okay, so you guys are driving. You've been driving for about... Ooh, I can hear myself. I don't know why that just happened. Okay. You guys have been driving for about 2 hours in your 2.5 hour trip. There's some light rain now, fog. You're coming from such a small town that the roads are pretty much like there's room for one vehicle in each direction, and that's it. And it's lots of farmland until you get super close. So you're getting to the point now where you might be getting closer. And you see a broken down car, Dr. Ransom, you see a broken down car or stopped. There are no lights on, and there's construction on this part of the road, so you can't really, there's no shoulder. There's like those big concrete like dividers on either side, so you can't really pull off to the side of the road. So this car has just stopped kind of in the lane, and they don't have their four-ways on.
I would love to go around them.
Okay, so to do that, you're going to go into oncoming traffic. There doesn't appear to be anybody coming in this direction.
Great.
Okay, amazing.
And we've established that we're taking the professor's car?
Yes, we're in the professor's car. You're all together, carpooling. What kind of car does the professor drive? I don't know if you know that, but I'd love to know if you do.
It would be like an old Corolla.
Okay.
Like, it's probably got some chip paint. He could probably afford to get it fixed up a bit, but he doesn't really care.
He doesn't care? Does he like his car? Does he name his cars?
Yeah. No, he doesn't name cars. I don't name cars, but I definitely love this one. It's comfy. I've got my groove in the driver's seat. I probably bought it brand new and just have had it for like 20 years.
Okay. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to go around the car. Okay.
Just so I can
kind
of picture it, like how are we, maybe this is more for all of us, like how are we seated in the car?
How are
I'm
you
guessing
seated in the
2
car?
up front and 3 in the back, right?
Yep. Who would sit where? It's interesting for me as well.
Yeah, who takes shotgun?
Yeah. Anybody? You guys all
I would
all
definitely
fight to
take
the back
shotgun.
seat.
Okay.
Okay, so shoddy. Okay. And then how are you guys seated in the back? It's like an old Corolla, so it's a little bit roomy, but not that roomy. Somebody's got to take middle bitch.
I'd probably take the hump.
Back seat, middle, feet on the hump.
Mhm.
Back seat, be in the hump. All right. Perfect. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be behind the passenger seat, and then.
All right.
Your car starts sparking, Dr. Ransom. Sputtering. It sounds like you might need to pull over. You may have experienced this before with your car, so it's not like it's going to worry you. It's an older car, but you're definitely having some engine trouble.
I look at the dash time to see what time it is and how far it is until the lecture starts.
It's 11 a.m. and the lecture starts at 12:30.
And we were about a half hour away.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need to pull over.
Please tell me you've had this archaic creature serviced sometime recently.
I don't know, like a year or two. It does it sometimes. I'll just need to look at it.
Have you at least gotten the oil changed?
Well, I think so. Like, probably. Oil doesn't go bad, you know.
You got to do that like every few thousand miles. You can't just like. It gets low, you know.
Well, yeah, you just pour more in when it gets low. I'm doing this like while whirling over.
I don't think that's how it works there, Professor.
Okay, so
Pull the car over.
So you can't really, there's no shoulder, so you're actually just gonna like stop here in the middle.
Yeah.
You went a couple minutes further than the last car that you saw. And you can go ahead and get out, but then I need everybody to roll their percentiles for me. So everyone should see a little roll button there in the chat. You can just click that and it'll auto roll for you.
Where do I have a roll?
It should be down on the bottom of the screen, bottom left.
On roll 20.
Yep, on roll 20. If not, then you have to go to the settings, the little gear. Hold on. I think it's the gear. Hold on, it might not be here.
Collection.
Nope, it's right before that. It's right before the gear, and you want to just click. Yep, you just want to click the roll and the secret roll in bar.
Perfect.
Yep,
Thank
and then
you.
should
Just
see
roll?
them. Yep, just the regular roll.
Thank you.
What if you have them selected and it still doesn't show up?
Then it should be maybe in your settings tab to enable macros. Let me just double check. If not, then that's okay.
It's the same one. It'll say show macro bar right under those.
Yeah.
keys.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, you have to scroll down for it, and then it'll say show macro quick bar. And then you can click that. And if that doesn't work, don't panic.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right.
No worries. Okay. Let me just look at everybody's rolls here. Okay. What is your Theo? What is your notice skill?
My notice skill.
Yeah, because
Uncanny
everybody's is
sight.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, uncanny sight.
Uncanny sight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is that governing stat? So I'm pretty sure
Mine.
it's not 81. Yes. So what's the number?
So mind is 70, uncanny sight
Okay.
is 20.
I knew it was close. Okay. So you're completely immersed in whatever is happening with your beloved Corolla. You know, you're just kind of like paying attention to what's going on to notice anything else. However, Trick, you notice when you look back, the car is gone. The car that you saw originally is no longer there.
Okay.
And Briar and Brian and Emma, you guys notice that you don't feel very wet as you should, even though it's raining out. And that's a weird thing to notice, but you're kind of just like, whoa, it's raining. Maybe I want to wait in the car, but also you're not getting as wet as you should be.
I know I'm exhausted, but is it rain or mist?
I think it's mist. It's got to be mist.
I don't feel a thing.
How far away are we from that car? Or where the car used to be, I guess.
Yeah, the other car should have been within maybe a 5-minute walk. You should still be able to see it. It's a straight road.
All right. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
All right.
Lovely.
I've popped the hood and just tinkering around and trying to see if hoses are plugged in.
Nothing's wrong. There's
Did you
nothing
finally
smoking.
check the oil? Maybe for the first time.
It has enough. It has plenty of oil.
Is it dirty?
Well, I mean, it's an old car.
Well, like the oil can get dirty though.
Oh,
That's why you change it.
You got to drain it out and like put new oil in because it'll get dirty and then your car won't run properly.
No, it looks fine. probably doesn't look fine.
Does anyone here actually know anything about cars?
Yeah, here I can take a look.
Thank you so much for standing up. Appreciate your voice.
You're welcome. I used to own one of these things. They're kind of like an ex-wife. They're really not good when they're cold. So if you look inside there, right there, that oil cap right there. Okay, so you're gonna have to actually drain that, and that's not done from the top. You gotta drain from the bottom. There's gonna be a screw underneath it, and the oil has to come out. And you have to put new oil in. You just can't mix old oil with new oil. It actually gets like congealed and stuff. It actually will seize your engine. But it's a good chance like it's just really cold out. Maybe your all-nighters getting fried. Like check the power. How's the power?
And as these guys are talking, I'm actually walking to where the car used to be, and I pull out a cigarette. And since we're pulled over, like I could finally smoke. So
Okay.
You know those are bad for you.
You just see my hand up in the air, like, yeah, I acknowledge you.
Enjoy cancer.
Okay. So, I'm gonna need Trick to roll percentiles again.
Okay. 50-50.
Okay. Car is not there. You keep walking. You're walking for about 5 minutes. This is definitely where the car should have been, but it's not here and you don't see it even further.
Okay. I'm in D&D, it would be investigate, I guess. Like I just want to like kind of like look around, kick some rocks, kick some asphalt, see if there's like any like whatever.
Let me look at your character sheet. Let me see what you have. Oh, we can do check it out. Your skill check it out. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh my god. You have a hot for teacher skill.
Yeah, I changed up the core skills. So hot for teacher is learning, right?
Good, yeah. Okay. That's real good. Okay, we'll use your
I changed up all of them. It was a lot of fun coming up with like dodges, dodgy style, like that kind of stuff. It's great.
Oh my god. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use your check it out skill. Now I can give you the opportunity to either go ahead and get a free pass, which means I will give you information that you would do for generally like looking around. But if you want to do a particular investigate, you're going to roll against your check it out skill, which is 15, which means you have to get below 15%.
Right.
But you'll get more information.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
Is there Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you get a guaranteed average, or you can try and roll for like better.
That's exactly right.
Okay. I'll usually would roll, but 15 is such a difficult thing to get under
tough,
with the percentile dice. So I'll take the information.
The free information.
Yeah.
Okay.
The free stuff. Yeah.
It's not raining where you are anymore. You don't see any tire marks on the road, but you do recall that the car that you just passed was the same car that you were riding in, now that you're thinking about it. Same color, same make, same model.
Professor's car. Weird. Nothing else?
Nothing else.
All right.
How long do you stand there? Do you stand there for a while, or do you just...
Well, I aim myself to, with my back to the road, off of the road, and as much as I can get, and I actually take a piss.
Okay.
And then if nothing happens, I rejoin everybody.
Nope, you're good. So you rejoin everybody after a couple of minutes. All right, back to the vehicle.
I'd try to start it up again, like maybe with the hood open.
Yeah, no, it doesn't start up. You turn it and it continues making this like, but nothing happens. Like the engine
not
isn't
even turning
kicking.
over.
Yeah, it's not even turning over.
Why are you looking at the engine? It's not even turning over. Nothing's happening there.
Do you have AAA? Does anybody have AAA?
I have AAA.
Okay. Well, that's at least good.
Oh,
Should we call AAA maybe?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
As you pull out your phone, Theo, you realize you have no signal.
Anyone have signal?
You all begin to pull out your phones and realize no one has signal.
No.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
roaming.
No. Great. Whose idea was this? It's you. Couldn't you have just taught us this?
No, this is not my expertise. It's the theories of time and
Yet
How?
we're doing it for your class.
yes.
Fine. So what's the plan? AAA, does anyone have it? Be great.
I have
Well-
it. We have no signal.
Sounds wet.
Hold on. And I look at my phone to see, because even if you don't have a signal, you can do emergency services most times.
Yep, most times. So are you going to call 911 or...
Oh, well, I'm gonna see if like that's an option on my phone, or if it's like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's an option.
Okay. Well, we could call emergency services.
I'll give it a try if we're stuck out here. Otherwise, we have to walk the rest of the way.
Give him a call.
Okay. Who is calling? Okay. 911 dispatch, what's your emergency?
Hi there. We're on our way to a conference we just came from Afmore about a couple hours ago, and our car broke down. We're kind of on a road that's not a lot of people are driving on it, and kind of in the middle of nowhere, and we're wondering if we get some help. I normally wouldn't call emergency services for it, but we got no other signal out here, so you're kind of our last hope.
Okay, absolutely. I'll see if I can send a regular uniform out there. Can you tell us where you are or what your road marker is?
Well, and what was the last like was there any towns we've passed on the way or anything like that? Okay.
No, the only town between you and there is this. But you know the road that you're on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do I know the road I'm on at least?
So yeah, you could just let them know. It's halfway
Okay,
road. Yeah.
It's halfway road?
Yep.
Okay. We're about 2 hours outside of Afmore on the halfway road, on our way to what was the name of the town?
We're gonna go with Grand Theory.
We're heading to Grand Theory, so right around there.
Okay, that's great. Okay, I'll send an officer. You're not too far. You're about half an hour drive, though. Are you guys okay? Is anybody injured?
Oh, no. We're fine, darling. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And they hang up.
Okay. They're sending I think they're sending a squad car out to maybe give us a lift or help us out or something.
Thank you for being proactive. You're
Right.
lovely.
Do you guys wait the full half hour?
Well, I'm going to bring up the thing.
All right.
Well, while we're waiting, something kind of odd happened. I went take a leak over there. You know that car we passed on the way about 5-10 minutes down the road?
Right.
Well, first of all, car's gone. Second of all, I have a distinct memory that the car we passed was this car here. Was this shit box right here was over there, but now it's not there. It was the strangest feeling.
I mean, Toyota Corollas are very popular. Could it have just been the same like make and model?
I saw this little scratch right here. It's a very definite little scratch right above the wheel well. Remember, it's clear as day.
And it was gone?
It was gone. It was very strange. I haven't done any drugs since I left the big city, so couldn't be that.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, did they?
Well, that's what we're here for. To believe the hard to believe, I'd imagine.
Well said.
Mm.
Maybe they got it started and turned around.
I mean, it's possible. I'm just telling you what I felt and what I saw. I mean, I could be out of my mind. Who knows?
Well, I'm gonna keep trying. You said they're sending a squad car, yes?
Yeah, something like that. They said something. I can't remember the actual word, but yeah, I'd imagine.
I don't want my car left out here.
I don't think you really need to bring a squad car. I mean, obviously it only needs a boost. It's not even clicking over. It's just the battery. Why didn't we just ask for that? Why do we need a cop to get involved?
Well, you call emergency services, you're going to send emergency personnel. We don't need an ambulance. We don't need a fire truck. Like a sheriff or a highway patrol would be the best bet.
Well, no one's hurt, so why didn't you just tell them, like, just the car's broken? Why do we need... Is that, I don't know. I never call emergency. They just send out a police officer for it? For this?
I don't know. I mean, yesterday when I was trapped out here by myself, like they sent out like a circus tent, and they're like, no, I don't know what they're doing, man.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna keep working to try to get this car to turn over anyway. I don't want to leave my car behind.
Okay. Everything, as far as you can tell, because you've had issues with the car in the past, but when you pop the hood, it looks fine-ish, aside from your really bad treatment of the oil. But yeah, when you start to, the car just won't even turn over.
Can I attempt to use my driving skill?
I was just gonna ask.
Yes, you can attempt to use your driving skill.
It's not
So
great,
go
but
ahead
it's
and
good.
roll. It's got to be under that 15.
Yep.
I have a 25, so I will help.
Okay. I got a 49.
Yep. You can also try if you would like, Trick. No luck. She no turnover.
Darn it.
Darn it.
Oh well.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, I probably stay at it most of the time,
wanna
looking
stay at
more
the
and
car.
more frustrated.
Okay. Does anybody else? Are you guys going to stay and wait for emergency services for this next half hour?
How far was the next
Is
town?
there something interesting to do or something
Like,
Nope.
did we pass any signs that like said 5 miles to?
It's like a half-hour drive away.
Yeah, it's a half-hour drive away.
So there's nothing in between us and the next.
Not that
okay.
you know of, no. I mean, you can walk if you would like.
No, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna get in the car and try to nap
Okay.
and scowl
Well,
at
I
Dr. Ransom.
drank like 3 lattes before we left, so I gotta pee. I thought we would be in the town by now, so I'm gonna go into the woods and.
So to go into the woods to use the bathroom, you have to climb over the like cement thingy. So
How high is it?
It's, I mean, it's fairly high. You'd have to like lift your hands up and pull yourself up and go over it.
I do CrossFit.
Okay,
So
I do know you do that. So yeah, you can.
over.
Yep. Okay, so you can lift over. I'm just letting you know that now there will be a barrier between you and everyone else.
Okay.
I mean, you're just gonna go pee in the woods, so it's fine. But
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys. I'm gonna go behind the wall, but I'll be right back.
Holler if you need any help.
I will.
I'm actually gonna have you roll for me, please. Also, you too, Trick.
Oh, okay.
Just roll.
Yep, just a regular roll. Okay. Was yours already there? Was yours the 56?
Yes.
Okay, Trick. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh. Briar, you get a chill up your spine. As you are approaching the woods, you think you see a shadowy figure standing kind of in the wooded area there. Not doing anything, not moving. Could be a trick of the light or your eyes, but it makes you pause. You've seen this figure before.
I keep blinking. Is it still there?
Yep.
I'm gonna look away and I'm gonna look back. Is it still there?
Yep.
Does somebody want to come see if they see what I see? Maybe it's an animal.
I can tell you how it works too, if you like.
Do you just come here and?
All right. Don't get upset. I'll be over there. Anybody want to help me? Give me a boost over here.
I'd probably shake my head, butt in, and be like, "Oh, I'll go help. I'll go help." Kind of in disgust at his attitude toward the lady.
Did you want to go? Because I'll like stand with my hand like this.
Well, I don't know that I need help yet to get over. But do you guys see that?
No. We need to get over to you. There's a barrier between us.
Oh, I already got over the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, you're over the wall. Okay, so do either of you do CrossFit or anything?
I jog, but
and
that's
I feel like Brian might be hungover, so I don't know if he really feels like hoisting himself up and over. So yeah, you guys will have to work together on this one.
Yeah, my body skill is called dad bod. So
Dad bod. Okay, all right. Well, okay. What I'll do is I'll have you both roll, and we'll do your body stat, and we'll just see how well you do at trying to help each other over. So who's lifting who up, and who's going over?
I'm going over.
Okay.
And I'll give you the little boosty.
Okay.
Do we roll?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Hey,
35 and
go.
15. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my God, Brian.
Nailed it.
You nailed it. Exactly.
Ninja warrior.
He like grabs to lift and hoist you up, and you just kind of like, whoop, you plop right over. You're in fact amazed that you did it, and you just kind of like, as you kind of go over the cement wall, you kind of slide down and you land on your feet, and you're like, what?
That was awesome. That was better than I did.
Because that's a thing, right? If you nail the thing,
Yeah.
If you nail the score, what is that again?
It's not matched roll, but I think they just call it, no, crit is a 0-1. It's a shifted roll, I think. No. They call it something special, but it's like amazing. And then you also get a bonus to anything else that you're going to do physically for the next little bit. I don't know. Somebody in chat will probably be able to tell us. Okay. So, now I need you to roll to see if you see this thing. No.
So, no.
Do I still see it?
Yep.
Like right there, like between those trees. Do you see it? It's like dark. Is it like a bear, maybe?
That's a fern.
Okay, like not to be weird, but like would you just like turn around, maybe stay here while I use the bathroom? I just, in case it's like a bear or something.
Okay, do you need me to be in like how far? What's your personal bubble? I don't know.
I don't know, like 30 feet?
Okay, so eye distance, but not audio. Okay, got ya.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right. I start heading into the woods so I can like go behind a bush, and I'm just gonna keep that in my peripherals and watch it.
So as you start walking forward to go into the woods to use the washroom, this figure starts moving slowly toward you. When you take a step, it takes a step. Originally, sorry, go ahead.
Is it an audible step?
No.
Like, can I hear it?
No.
Okay.
So as you move forward, you were trying to keep it in your peripheral on the right-hand side, so it starts taking one step at a time as you move forward. But it stops when you stop.
Well, forget the 30 feet. I'm just gonna go here. Just like... Yeah, I have to go so bad. I'm sorry if you hear anything you don't want to hear.
You all right? Need me to hold your hand or something?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the woods are freaking me out a little bit. So I'm just gonna go, and maybe it'll make us bond or something. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have a smoke over here. So you do your thing, and I'm gonna... Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yay.
All right. I don't want to move any further because it's coming towards me, and I'm gonna just go to the bathroom where I am.
Okay.
Because I had 3 lattes. I can't not go.
You gotta go. You gotta go when you gotta go. It doesn't do anything. It crouches as you crouch. but it doesn't move forward towards you. But it definitely seems to be mirroring your actions. Now, Brian, as you go to get your cigarettes out, where you normally keep them, your left pocket?
Inside jacket pocket.
Inside jacket pocket. So you go to reach for your cigarettes, and as you pull them out, you look at them and go, oh shit, these are Trick's cigarettes. Like, you remember distinctly having a conversation about which cigarettes that you both smoke, because you went out of the university that one time and you asked to bum a smoke, so you know what cigarettes he smokes. These aren't yours. These are Trick's.
Hey, when did I get yours? Hey man, are these yours?
I'm not. I can't see what you're getting at. There's a wall here, so I'm not sure even what you're talking about, friend.
Smokes.
What?
I think these are yours.
No, I got mine, and I grabbed mine out.
Yeah, they're yours.
No, I got mine. They're in my pocket right here. You probably just got drunk and bought my brand after we talked about it that one time.
Okay, I'd probably shrug it off. Like, all right. And I would just pull one out and light it.
Okay. Briar, what are you doing now that you've peed and relieved yourself?
I stand up and I start sidewalking back.
Okay.
Because I want to watch this thing.
It does the same thing, but back away from you now as you back up.
All right. Why don't we just get back to the car? I feel like, I don't know. I got a weird vibe. I don't know if you feel it or not, but something doesn't feel right. I still see the thing. You guys don't see the thing. I don't know why I'm seeing a thing.
All right, let's go. Let me finish my cigarette first, and then we can go.
All right.
You got anything to wipe your hands? I don't want to touch your piss mittens.
I have some like I've got some of that. What is it called? The stuff you put in your hand and you like. It's not Neosporin. I want to call it Neosporin.
Hand sanitizer?
Yes, that's what I have in my bag in the car. I promise I won't touch you with my piss mittens.
Thank you. Okay. Well, all right.
That I can promise you.
Hey, all right. Let me just finish. You want to hit?
No, I'm all right. I don't smoke.
All right. I've got it.
Thank you, though.
You're
I put
welcome.
my back up to the wall, and just while he's smoking.
I
Try to
probably just.
play
Do I hear them talking, by the way?
Oh yeah,
I'm not
you
sure.
can hear. Yeah, it's just a tall cement wall, but I don't know if you guys have ever been on the side of the road with one of those before, but you can hear everything. You just can't.
So I'm leaning with my back against the wall
Mm-hmm.
in somewhere similar place that she is. And I just kind of shout over the wall like, there's whole websites and channels based around stuff like that. I mean, if you want to go into business, I could sell you piss mittens. If you want to make some money, you just pee on some gloves. That's a genius idea.
Do we know what Trick does? Like,
I don't know.
Oh
do
yeah,
you?
I told you guys because you're friends, but I don't tell this particular town because this is where I am from and where I summer, for lack of a better word. I do business in the city. I have a porn studio, distribution company, and that kind of thing. But when I'm here, I'm Henry again. But to you guys, I've let you in a little bit to let you know who I am or whatever.
okay. I'm not hurting that much for cash, but I'll let you know. I feel like I don't hate myself that much.
I'd be just
I don't know,
shaking my
man.
head.
I think it takes loving yourself a lot to think people would buy your piss mittens.
Well, it's clearly not everybody's cup of tea. Okay.
Well, cup of something.
Oh, God.
Are you guys about done over there? Are you coming back or what? What's going on?
I'd probably take the last drag of the cigarette, put it out. Yeah, we're coming.
Might just stay here if you're just going to keep asking about my piss mittens, though.
Oh, come on, darling. I'm just joking. You know that.
I turn around and I climb back over the wall.
Okay. So, is Brian gonna lift you up and over the wall?
I want to see if I can do it myself.
Okay. Okay. Go for it. So you turn away from the thing. Just to be clear, you're turning away from the thing to climb back up. Yeah.
And I'm like frantically trying to like quickly. I wanted to get over the wall before he did because I didn't want to be.
Okay.
I mean, it's selfish, but I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah. No, okay, all right. So you want to try to get up over the wall. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that you're a little bit stressed by this thing and you're rushing to get up over the wall, so I do need you to roll your actual skill here. Your, I do CrossFit.
Okay.
It's not a free move.
Do I just do roll?
Yep, just roll, and it just has to be underneath.
Holy shit.
Okay, now, that's a critical success in this rule set, okay? You see that shadow thing that's like mimicking you, and you're not having any of it. You're great.
Okay.
I'm getting up over you. It's like you've done gymnastics your whole life. Like it should have been filmed and put on YouTube. It would have been viral. It's great.
Okay. I like
All
to
right.
think that the stress of seeing that made me do good.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with that. Brian, how do you get over the wall now that everyone's left you?
I'd probably walk up through it, hike up my pants, and yell up, "Hey, man, can you give me a hand?"
And I saw her do this amazing like thing that she just did.
Yeah.
Like when she gets to the other side, I just look at, God damn, girl.
Yeah, I do CrossFit.
You do something else in CrossFit. Like I've seen girls who do CrossFit. You must do like some sort of like space gymnastics or something.
Yeah,
Anyway, she's coming back over to help you up.
Oh my god! But can you go?
Can I go?
Yeah, like help him.
Well, why don't you make up your fucking mind and give me a hand?
Well, like I mean, can I? I didn't realize he needed help. I guess I can go back.
While you're arguing, Brian, you are lifted up.
Okay.
You raise me up. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What the fuck? I'd probably do something like that.
Hey, what's going on over there?
What's happening?
Something's picking me the fuck up.
Do you see
Help!
something? You don't just like get picked up. What's happening?
It's cool. It's touching me. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I start climbing. I start like climbing as best I can.
Okay.
I start lifting myself back up.
Come on.
Yeah, everybody can roll if they're going to try to get over the wall. Brian, I'm just going to describe this for you. It feels like just pressure underneath your left foot, and it's like pushing you up. It's like somebody is hoisting you up over the wall or trying to help you. But you don't see anything. There's no one there.
I'd probably just be panicking and
Yeah, of
screaming.
course.
Yeah.
Totally.
I've stepped out of the car once I hear like screaming and
Yeah.
I started like run that direction.
Okay, so I see Briar. You guys can't really get over, right? Because yours is, what is your CrossFit?
My percentage?
Yeah,
15.
15. Okay, so neither of you can really get over the wall. I think his screaming may or may not freak you out, may cause you to stumble a little bit, but your first attempt, you can't get over the wall.
Do you want me to help you, Trick, or do you want to help me up over?
No, you go. Here. Use my hands.
Okay, I get up on his hands and I hoist myself over.
Emma, the screaming wakes you from your nap inside the car. I don't know if you choose to do anything, but...
You guys just all froze for a second. What did you say?
Oh, I said the screaming wakes
Sorry.
you from napping. That's all right.
Okay. I don't think I was awake. I think I got up and ran after him
okay,
anyways.
okay,
I was just
okay.
annoyed, scowling, yeah. But I
Okay.
have running skills, so I probably like bounded past like a gazelle.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you going to try to go over the wall?
Who's on our side?
Everyone except for Brian.
Can we see his hands? Like, how tall is this wall compared to us and him? Can we see any bit of him?
You can
Like, if
probably
someone
just
hoisted
see his
me up,
hands.
could I like help pull him over without actually going to the other side?
No. If somebody hoisted you up, probably just here would be above the wall.
Above the
So
wall?
you'd be able to like grab him, but you'd be seeing over the wall.
Before like she's like all the way over the wall,
Yeah.
I'll look up at her. Hold on. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the names here. The name is Briar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I think it was Blair, but I fucked it up. So I'm sorry,
Oh,
Katie.
sorry.
Thank you. No, it's fine.
Blair.
It's
No, it's Briar.
It is Briar.
It's Briar now.
Oh, is it? Okay,
she
cool.
just rolled with it. I typoed on the overlay, and then she just rolled with it. Bless her.
Improv classes.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yes,
Briar. I kind of like look up at you,
Yeah.
and I reach into my ankle, or reach towards my ankle, and I hand you like the butt of a revolver, like just in case.
I grab it.
Do you know how to use a gun? Have you ever fired a gun before?
No.
Okay. Just curious.
I've seen a lot of movies though.
Okay.
I'm gonna want that back, by the way.
I don't even know what, I don't want to keep this. And then I jump down on the other side of the wall.
Okay. Okay. As you jump down on the other side of the wall, that shadowy figure is there, and it is helping Brian up. It's like bent over, like it's hoisting Brian up.
You don't see that? You don't fucking see that? I get the gun and I'm like shaking, but I'm like pointing it at it.
I'm not even hearing them talk. I'm just panicking.
You're
I'm
just
trying to get up
panicking.
the wall.
It
I'm just
drops
flying at the
you.
wall.
It drops you and backs up and looks at you, Briar, and takes the same pose that you're taking with the gun.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Sorry, Brian. Can you roll for me? I just want to make sure you don't hurt yourself as you're being dropped suddenly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. I think you sprained something. Maybe your ankle. It's not a long fall, but you fell pretty hard.
All right, so sprain my ankle?
Maybe, yeah. You can't tell. You'd have to have somebody look at it. But yeah, it hurts. You think you're pretty sure that you maybe sprained something. It hurts to walk on it.
Fuck! My legs! Shit!
I look over at him. I know you're hurt, but look at, do you see it? Do you see it?
I still have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, lady. My leg hurts like shit. Help!
It's not coming towards me, right?
Nope.
I put the gun down.
Okay. It's
But I
mirroring
at
your
ready.
movements. Yeah.
What happened? What happened to you? What happened to your leg?
I don't know. I fell. I was up and then I was in the air and
Well, I noticed that it's not like hurting. It didn't hurt him, and it's mirroring me. So I'm just gonna, since he's hurt, I'm just gonna put the gun in my jeans.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like still look at it, but like scoot over to him and see what happened to his leg.
Okay. Do you
Are you
have
bleeding?
no. It's just I think I sprained it.
Okay. Do you think I can help you up? Like if I put my hands together, could you get up?
Yeah,
I'm like looking at it, the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me try. Just don't
It's
touch
doing
me
the
with
same
your
thing
hands,
you're
okay?
I think piss mittens are the last thing you need to be worried about right now.
All right, yeah, fine. Good point.
You can douse yourself in Purell when we get back to the car.
Thank you.
So I do this, and I'm still staring at the thing, and I'm just letting him figure out how to get up over it while I'm watching it.
Okay. So what's probably going to have to happen, Brian, is you're going to have to turn to face her and use her shoulders to like push up so that you can get your good foot on the hand, and then she's going to have to turn you around so that you can then try to get over the wall.
But I do CrossFit.
Yeah. She does look fit as fuck, by the way. If now that you're looking at her, she can totally
Yeah,
get
I
you
probably
over
got
the
my
swamp.
hand around her. I can
Yeah.
feel her
Yeah.
arm like, oh shit, you're bigger than me.
Yeah. I spend a lot of free time at the gym. It's how I get my frustration out.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little embarrassed right now.
You're fine. It's fine. I thank you for coming. It's my fault. I had to pee. I drank 3 lattes. This wouldn't have happened. And I'm still staring at the thing. I'm not even
Yeah.
looking at him.
Okay. Brian, I need you to roll.
Oh boy.
The moment you touch her, you see it. You see the shadowy figure standing not too far from you. It's doing the same movement that she's doing. And it's just like kind of hunched down with its like shadowy arms out, as if it were trying to also help you up over the wall.
I would probably jar back instantly, just like, and I would just take my hand right off, and I would fall on my bad leg and
Did
land
you
on the
see
ground. Yeah.
it? You saw it. I'm not crazy.
What do you see?
That was what was lifting you up. That's what was lifting you up when I came over.
Yeah. It's not a fern.
It's not a fern. It's not a fern.
No.
Professor, it's like a dark shadow. It's mimicking me, but I start like moving my arms around to see if it like copies.
Oh yeah,
my arms.
100%. And it's mirrored, by the way, so it's like the opposite.
Emma, I have a blanket in my trunk. Could you get that? We could toss it over.
Are your legs broken?
I think.
No. Just the one. Thank you. Can you help?
Or are you actually injured? You don't look much different, just on the ground.
Are you sorry, are you up and over? Did you also go over the wall, or are you like, how are you seeing him from here?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I was just looking over the wall. I didn't go
Oh,
over it all the way.
okay. Then yeah, okay.
Just looking.
Okay. Can you roll?
Yes.
You also see this shadowy figure. It's like tall and skinny, so it doesn't immediately look like Briar, but it's making the same movements Briar is. It's also maybe slightly taller.
Were there fumes in the car?
Do you see it, Emma?
I don't feel right. Brain doesn't feel right. Things don't feel right.
Hey.
Are you guys coming over?
Hey.
Was that the goal?
Take a
I'm pretty
picture.
sure
Take a
time is
picture with your
going.
phone.
Okay, I like fumble in my pocket and pull the phone out.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
try
obviously-
take a picture of it.
Yeah. Take a picture of it. It is a shadowy figure holding a shadowy looking like phone, and it's
So I have like it actually took a picture.
It actually took a picture of it.
Holy shit! It actually like saved it. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, we got to get over the wall. I don't know what this is. Let's get over the wall, Brian. Can you get up, or I like put my arm down to help him up.
All right. And I'd probably get up, and she would. You're lifting me up right here, so I put my hand around your shoulder, and I probably look at the shadow figure, and I would wave at it. It's only you. It's not even like paying attention to me.
Like that's why I didn't go further into the woods. It was like following me.
Okay, let's back up nice and slow, okay? Nice and slow. Just go to the wall. Keep your back to the wall. All right, you want to give me the gun? And I can hold the gun for you if you want to like just keep me up.
Okay, I mean, I'll hand you the gun when we get over.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right. Hey, is someone up there? Can you help?
Okay.
With
your hands, like.
I reach my hands over.
Okay.
All right.
Come.
Go ahead and roll, Briar. See how well you do this. Oh, so a 100 is a critical failure in the system. So,
what?
As you go to lift him up, the shadowy figure also moves towards you, but towards what looks like maybe his leg to also help and lift him up. And it scares you so badly that you back up and you fall on your ass. Brian, I am so sorry, but I need you to roll to see if this hurts you. Oh God, Brian! Brian, it hurts. It's the same ankle.
I can't help those who can't be helped. What are you doing?
It's the same ankle,
like a
but
psych. Like I'm gonna help you.
Oh my
psych.
God, it's so bad.
God,
Oh,
we're all
God.
gonna die. Episode 1.
Yeah, what's happening?
The other side.
Okay, Yeah, it's the same ankle though, so not, you can still kind of hobble around.
The same one again?
Yes. It's instinct, you kind of just like put it down
So,
and yeah, you hit it.
It probably falls down. We hear a lovely little I think
Oh.
fit nicely.
Yeah.
Fuck! And
I'm sorry.
I'm screaming at the top of my lungs right now.
It came towards me. I freaked out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Fuck. Okay.
What the hell's going on over there?
If
Are you having a game?
Twice! Fucking twice!
I dropped him. It started to come towards me.
It what?
The shadow.
Are you having a game?
No.
Is this a joke? Are you trying to get out of a lecture? Because I'm cold and bored.
Would you stop being a bitch and fucking help?
I go to the car
Boo-hoo.
and I go to the professor and ask, hey, professor, we got some people down on the other side of the wall. Apparently they're being attacked by shadows. And do you have any sort of rope or jumper cable we could throw over the wall and haul them on up?
Yeah, we've got jumper cables and rope, or not rope, a blanket. We could put that over. And I go to the trunk and like pop it, and there's all like the maintenance tools that an old car would have in the back, like with a couple of jumper cables and an old blanket it's all sitting on.
It's in the trunk.
Yeah.
Can you roll?
All right.
What was that?
Just roll, please.
I like you just say roll, and there's like there's one thing to roll.
Yeah.
And it's not like roll for
I'm
this, roll for that. Just roll some dice just for no reason.
I'm
There you
trying
go.
not to say roll for me because that's the secret roll, and I keep fucking that up. 36. Okay, so
36.
hold on. I have to look at your character sheet for just a second.
Uh-huh.
Bear with me. Oh, you do have it. Okay. You see a very strange residue in the trunk, like a colorful, kind of shimmering blue. And you recognize this because sometimes you see things like this, but usually you see it when it's around someone.
Gotcha. Kind of almost like an ectoplasm or something,
Yeah, something sort of like that.
but it's in my trunk. Is it?
Mhm.
Do you see? And I kind of point this.
Do I see it?
No.
Yeah. Dirty old blanket needs a wash. What? Give it to me.
Right. And I grab it and hand it to him.
Okay. Amazing.
I start making a prison rope out of it.
Okay. Okay. And then you're going to toss it over the other side for them? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are over there, and Trick just like tosses this blanket that's been knotted. So you can actually like climb up this rope if you want to try, Brian.
Oh my God, the way you said that was just like, why didn't we try this in the first place? Maybe that would have been a better idea.
That is not how I meant that, but sure, you can take it that
I'm
way.
sure not. But it was like, that's what it sounded like. I was like, you know what? You're right. We deserve that.
Now I'm using a blanket rope like a 1980s villain of a party.
Like a sheet rope, yeah.
Do I roll?
Yeah, I'm
Should I
sorry.
roll?
Can I help him?
You absolutely can help
Do you
him.
want to help him?
I don't.
Yeah.
Do you want me to help you? I don't want to.
Does anybody want to help me?
All right, here we go. All right, I quit.
Oh,
Okay, I roll 2, right?
yes, you can roll.
Okay.
So, Brian, on your own, it's just the pain is a bit much because that first time you thought you maybe sprained it, but now you're pretty sure maybe something's broken, fractured, something like that. It really hurts like a motherfucker.
I can't stand on it. I can't put
Just
any weight on it.
Lean on the wall. I'm gonna try to grab him around his like waist and see if
I-
the adrenaline will kick in. And I can help like hoist him.
Okay.
Okay, before you do that, can you just my back left pocket, just grab the flask. I just need something to numb it a bit.
Right now?
I hurt like shit. Let me have a fucking drink.
Did I just hear someone ask for a flask? Is this a joke? Are we having a party?
I reach into his back pocket and I hand him his flask. Hurry up. Just hurry up.
All right. I'd probably open up the cap and I would just probably swig back probably about half the flask right then and there.
What is it in the flask?
Scotch.
Scotch. Okay.
Damn, that's strong. Oh my god. Wait. I grab him around the waist and I try to lift him.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So
he's real heavy, and this is really hard. This is so much harder than the regular lifting that you do at CrossFit, or what do you do? Lift boxes and things like that? I don't know. I don't fucking do CrossFit. Okay.
I'd probably have my hand around her and I'd be, shaking a little bit because of the pain. I look her in the face with a little bit of heavy drink breath. Thank you.
Yeah. So she is lifting you up and over.
Okay. What if I'm desperate at this point and I'm going to get on the ground and make myself into a thing he can stand on so he can at least get some.
Okay.
And Emma, can you help him if he steps on me? Can you help pull him up?
I don't know. Will a flask be in one of his hands? I'll give it my best.
He's in a lot of pain. I crawl. I'm in a little. I ball up on the ground so he can stand on my back.
Okay, I'd probably use one of my hands to kind of support.
Okay.
Obviously, I would tuck the flask into my jacket pocket right beside my cigarettes. I'd have one hand up on the wall trying to kind of edge up, and then my good foot, my left foot. I'm guessing. Does it matter?
Yeah, your left foot's your good foot.
So I'm trying to balance on one foot and push myself up against the wall to reach for her hand.
Okay, one more roll for me. Now you just need to beat your body stat. You've got 2 assists. You've got this rope, and then you've got her that you can step on. So whatever your governing stat is for body, you just need to beat that number.
2?
Wait, what? No, your body should be high.
The whole total. The big one.
So your the thing that says body on it? Yeah, you just need to beat that.
Woo! Okay, here we go.
What's your governing body?
65.
Okay, you did it. Yay! It's not the most graceful, but you managed to use the blanket rope like a, old-timey villain and climb up, and you're able to get over. However, when you get over, she grabs you. So Emma grabs you, and you kind of both of you kind of tumble down. You're fine. There's no, you don't hurt yourselves, but yeah, she you kind of fall into her.
You smell as bad as the car engine, sir.
Thanks.
Let me see your foot. Is it swollen?
You take a look, and I would probably roll up my pants.
I nudge Briar. Can I get the piece back?
Does she go up with him?
Yeah.
No, I'm still. Oh, no, am I over now?
Yep. He gets over, and then you can get over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed both of them.
No, it's
I
fine.
apologize.
Yeah, it's fine.
And they did. Okay, great.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
She doesn't have to roll again.
I grabbed the gun and I just hand it back.
And
Why do you have this on you anyway?
I think you can answer that yourself, can't you?
Yeah. It seems odd. We're going to a
things
lecture.
Worth protecting.
We're going to a lecture about the theory of time.
Hey, evil's everywhere, kid. Trust me.
Well, I guess honestly, rather have a gun. I don't know if it'll help against a shadow creature, but
I don't even know what the hell. Let me see your phone.
Oh,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Shit.
I take my phone out and here, look. It actually took it.
I'd be peering over as well.
Roll. Whoever's gonna look at the phone.
Oh, all of us roll.
Yep.
Whoever's looking at the phone
can roll.
Can I use my dark knowledge mind ability? It's a skill. Basically knowledge of the occult. As much as I've tried to learn.
So I'm having you roll to see if you see it, but I will let you use the dark occult knowledge if you see it. Yes.
87.
You don't see it. It looks like a blank space that she's photographed. Same for you, Trick.
Okay.
Nothing.
No, just
nothing there.
Do you see it?
Just to make sure, if you want a success, meaning you want in between your governing skill and the stat skill, right?
You want
and anything below it is a good success.
Yes, yeah. So if you go over either the stat or the skill, depending on what I tell you, you have to roll for, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see anything. You
nothing. No, there's nothing there.
Brian, do you see it? And I show it to, because Brian saw it. I want to see if he sees it on my phone.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see it. I see it. Yeah, look, it's right there. It's
Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see something. I don't know what you're trying to get at, though.
What do you see? Are you talking about like the bushes here or the grass? I mean,
Why would only some of us see this? Like, I mean, clearly there's something there. I'm not nuts.
You can do anything with a cell phone these days, honey. Haven't you played with Snapchat?
I deleted Snapchat, but yeah, I know what you mean.
It's better for your mind.
It's not a question of fucking Snapchat, you bitch. Just look at the fucking screen. It's obvious what the hell it is. Some shadowy dude in like a onesie.
You have a vivid imagination, don't you, sir?
That's what was lifting him up. When he was getting lifted up, that was underneath him when I jumped over.
Listen,
How
when
is
you
your ankle feeling, honey?
feels like shit. Now, when you're done, when it was 1:15 bitch o'clock, would you look at the fucking phone and tell me, what do you see? What is that? How come no one else can see this?
I mean, I see a shadow, but that could have been anything, let's be honest.
It looks
As
like
I said, you can do anything on a phone.
Brian.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Brian.
I'm not the one seeing shadowy figures, honey.
Have another drink, Brian. Calm down.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah, all right. So I'd probably grab my flask and I'd finish it off, and I would just chuck the flask over the edge.
It's, yeah,
Now
I was just going to
listen.
say, when you go to finish it off, it's actually empty.
Okay, I would probably question it and think that maybe the cap wasn't tight, and I would probably feel my jacket to see like it's wet.
Can I have a sip, please?
No, you didn't spill it.
I think I sorry, I must have.
No, that's
I drank it all. I think so. My bad.
How long has it been this whole time?
As you guys are standing there, a police car pulls up. The lights are not on, but it does pull up. It sees your car, kind of slowly stops, and an officer gets out of the car.
Oh, look, a human. We should go talk to them.
Why don't you let me do it? I'm pretty good with police.
Yeah, let Trix talk to them.
I'll go with you since it's my car.
Wonderful. Okay.
Hello, officer.
Hello. You have an officer standing before you. She's got blonde hair. She's probably like 5'8" or so. Very fit. She does have one hand on her piece, though, as she approaches and sees you two come up to her. So I heard there was a broken down car.
Yep. Right here. No idea what's wrong with it. Just won't turn over. Just kind of died out in the middle of the road, and we got her to the side here as best we could, and just need a lift or a tow truck or something. Like, we got no signal out here. I don't know if you do, like your CB works or anything.
Yeah, everything works fine. And
I look at my phone again to see if the signal's still not there.
no signal.
Yeah, see, I got nothing.
She leans in to look to see that you have nothing. Okay. And you didn't call earlier?
What?
Call early. What do you mean?
You're the third
We
call
called.
from this road. And every time we get here, no one's here. I'm just making sure this isn't a prank call.
Yeah, this is the only call we've made. We broke down 15, 20, 30 minutes ago.
Okay, let me see your phone. Who made the call?
I did.
Show me.
I hand her my phone.
Do you lock your phone? I'm assuming you do.
I unlock
do
it
you
before
unlock
I
it
hand
to her?
it to her.
Okay. She
And
looks
then,
at the
as I'm handing
calls.
it to her, I go like,
Okay.
"Don't mind the pretty pictures." Like as a joke. I'm trying to
Is
be friendly.
Is this a joke? She
What's
shows
that?
you the phone. You've called 911 3 times.
Well, I only called you the one. Maybe I hit the button a couple times, and maybe it just registered something wrong. But
I need you to.
I mean, I only called you once. I talked to a very nice lady, and I'm sorry, was it a lady?
Yes,
The dispatcher.
it was. Dispatcher was the lady as well.
I talked to a very nice lady. She said she knew exactly where we were. We're 2 hours outside of Ashton. We're on our way to Grand Theory.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna go see the speech. There's a expert giving a
Dr. Adisa Bello. She's a good friend of mine. I'm Dr. Theo Ransom. I'm at the university. We're going to her lecture.
Okay. Well, I do have jumper cables. Is that what appears to be the problem? You just need to jump?
The car won't turn, so I assume so, yes.
Okay. She takes her hand off of her weapon, and she goes back to her vehicle to get the jumper cables out.
Is she good looking?
Yeah.
All right.
She's real good looking.
Where are we in relation to the vehicle? Like, for a maintenance party?
So she stopped kind of maybe 10, 15 feet in the oncoming traffic way.
She came from Grand Theory?
Yeah, she came from Grand Theory. Yeah. So, yep. And she's getting the cables out of the back. So she can't hear you guys where you are standing talking. Like, she's far enough away that she can't hear you if you want to talk about her.
I'd look back. Are you okay? What is your ankle all right?
No, it hurts like a son of a bitch.
Is it broken?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's broken.
It's definitely not broken, honey. It's swelled a lot. You're going to be fine. It hurts worse, though, so maybe take an Advil, or don't. Could be worse for you.
Good that
Maybe we should get him to the car. Elevate it.
Yeah.
Or something.
Take the front seat. That way you can stretch out more.
All right, thank you. Can someone help me up, please?
I go to help him up.
You don't need to roll for it. You can help him into the car. Yes, that's good. It's different. It's different than a super high concrete wall. So yeah, you can lift him up into the car.
Thanks,
I
Briar.
do want you to know, Emma, you don't need to roll for this because it's your profession. He is definitely heavily sprained his ankle. There's no fracture that you can tell. I mean, it doesn't seem broken. Obviously, you can't tell without an x-ray, but he's definitely sprained it pretty badly. Okay, so you guys lift him up into the car. You're elevating his foot. And this police officer is going to come over with jumper cables. She's going to pull her car. She's going to pull the police car up close enough so that she can actually give you a jump. And
Okay.
I'm gonna help, like, pop the hood.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you
So
guys are
it's probably
helping.
still popped, but I'll be in, like, ready
sure,
to.
yeah.
And if you want to help with the front, that'd be.
Okay. Yeah.
Why don't you hop in there, Professor, and give it when she's ready, give it the key.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
Sit down.
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead.
Give it a go, Professor.
I'm gonna turn the key.
It turns on.
Good.
Oh,
Excellent.
you are a lifesaver. Thank you so much for coming out here. I know it was kind of a hike, but
Yeah.
I want you to know that I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully we can get back to that seminar before it's completely over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not too far. You said you're on your way to Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too far. It's about a half an hour. Should be fine. You know, I do have to say though, you're lucky that somebody even came. We've been here twice already, and you know, just
When
Maybe.
was the last time you were out here?
45 minutes ago. I didn't come myself.
We haven't been out here that long, so it wasn't us. There
Okay.
was a car up the road a little bit, about, I don't know, 5-10 minute walk that way, but
All right.
they
Well,
look like they were stalled out and they're gone. So
Okay. Well, I'm driving that way, so I'll keep my eyes out for it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. You guys be careful. Have a good day.
Thank you, officer.
She kind of like heads back to her car.
Officer?
Gets in. Yeah.
And I kind of just, I was going to say, like, I follow her, but that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, follow her to the car. But I just say, like, is there any, like, you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm a foolish, but are there any, like, urban legends around these parts? Like, I don't know. You know, like the Jersey Devil in Jersey and that kind of thing. Is there any, like, old wives' tales or, you know, haunted houses or anything like that? I'm kind of an aficionado.
I think you should use your charm here. Otherwise, it
I'm
won't
gonna
work.
use my charm.
Okay. Let's do it.
Charmer.
All right. My charm is 25 and my soul is 70. So
Okay, I feel like you should tell everyone the name of your charm skill, though, because it's real good.
it's called bedroom eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh, 31. Okay, so it is in between your soul and it's just over your bedroom eyes. So she pauses for a second and I mean, we have the standard werewolf urban legend. You know, they say there's a wolf that lives in these woods out here. Actually, maybe a little bit more this way, but it's close enough. You know, you get stories of people saying they see sightings, but I don't know if I believe any of that. You collect these stories?
Well, I mean, I don't know about collecting. I just like to hear them. I'm a big fan of the horror films and monster movies and stuff like that. Are you? Do you like that kind of stuff?
No, I don't. Definitely don't have a taste for it. No. See enough of that in my daily life.
What
With
about
my job, I mean.
werewolf? Was there any like talk of shadows or like of a shadow, like, you know how Peter Pan and shadows like got a mind of its own, like that? Anything like sort of like that? Because I heard something about that. I'm wondering if someone was just having me on.
Not that I know of. No.
All right. Werewolf though.
She looks
What's the story behind that?
Yeah, well, the story is that some kid was playing, you know, out in the park, and it's like a mix between that cry wolf story and then, you know, a regular werewolf story. So some kid is out playing, and in some versions, he just gets attacked and dragged off into the night, and then comes back into town a few days later as if nothing's ever happened. And then people start go missing, and then there's another version where, you know, he doesn't actually go missing. He gets attacked by a dog, and then people start go missing, you know.
Well, it's funny. It's kind of coincidental, don't you think? That the story of a werewolf and boy who cried wolf. I mean, that's what's happened to you guys today. And I mean, you answered 2 wolf calls and 1 real one, so I appreciate you coming out again.
She looks very uncomfortable now.
Around.
She puts her hand back on her. She looks very uncomfortable now, having said that. Making the correlation between the wolf and the crying wolf. And she puts her hand back on her piece casually a little bit, but you notice it because you rolled pretty well. Yeah, that is strange. You have a nice day now. She's gonna get back into the car.
You too. We'll be at the Grand Theory Opera House for the lecture. If you want to get schooled on how time flows with space.
Frick. We should make our way.
She's gonna drive off.
In my
Slowly.
exhaustion, I'd probably just find like a pinch of a humor moment. I kind of laugh through my exhausted breath and kind of give the professor a slight punch in the shoulder. I told you it was the fucking battery.
Uh-oh.
I guess so.
You all get back into the car and then drive on. Okay. Is the seating order the same, or because of the tension between Emma and Brian, like Has
Well,
anything
Brian's
changed?
up front.
I'm up.
So we can
Okay,
stretch out.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so the seating order has changed.
Is she behind me?
I don't know. Is she? Do you sit
Is
behind
she-
him?
Am I? Is she?
Let's say
Were
yes.
you behind me? No, I
I'm
think.
jamming it.
No, no.
Okay.
Are you
because
behind me?
she's because
Now I-
Briar's middle bitch. Yeah. So yeah.
I lean the scene back. Is it powered? Is it
Yeah.
electric?
Oh no, I don't
No,
think so.
it's
Yeah, it's an
manual.
old.
It's
yeah,
manual.
It's manual.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I click it back too, and I pull the lever between my legs, and I throw it back as far as I can, and take a nice deep breath.
Aren't you a lovely failure of a man? I grumpily scoot back.
I say nothing. I just a small smile.
All right. So as you drive off, you drive for about half an hour, and you see a sign that says "Welcome to Athmore," and that's where we're gonna take our
Right.
break.
Wait a minute. The town we started from?
That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
That's where we're gonna take our break. Okay. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Piss mittens.
Piss mittens.
Fucking love that.
Hello.
I would have.
I love it. It's so good. All right. Hello. Hi. We're back. I know. So what I said was, should I play the intro again like a total shit face? Is what you guys missed part of
We
that.
agreed, yes.
Yes, do it. Total shit face. Okay, so we return. You guys, as you're approaching, you've been driving for about a half an hour, and you approach. Welcome to Athmore City. It is now sunset, by the way.
Did we turn?
No.
Oh.
And it's, what time is it? I look at the dash clock.
The dash clock reads, how long have you guys been gone? 11
2.5
a.m.
hours. So yeah, it reads 11 a.m.
Yep, it does.
Makes absolutely zero sense.
I guess we don't need to go to the lecture.
That's your takeaway, Professor.
Well, it was
Also,
on the,
didn't we miss it by now? Like we were waiting there for like, didn't it? Isn't it done?
well, it starts in an hour according to, I'm pointing at my clock,
Oh,
but, and looking up at sunset. The theories of time are a little shaky.
Oh, is this a lesson? Is this an integrated lesson? Like clinicals?
No. It's
Time thing?
6-7 hours have passed, but we've only been gone for 2.5.
maybe we should take 2 cars next time.
And not this one.
And not with her.
You are lovely.
No, but why is that not? It's sunset. We have hours before sunset.
I mean, obviously we don't. So, I'm guessing numerous things are wrong with your car, including the clock.
Do you remember how long did you nap at all?
I just got off a 12-hour shift, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a shit. I'd like to get the lecture done.
Do I have a signal?
Home to feed my cat.
No, you do not.
And you want check your phones. And I'm looking. What time is it on my phone? I'm totally checking my phone while driving.
I'm thinking about when the sun sets in the town I'm basing this off of.
If it's, you said it was
In
winter.
February. Yep, we're gonna say it's about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5:30.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's what my phone says.
Yep. That's what your phone says. All of your phones say it's 5:30.
I hold my phone up to the dash clock, or like show Professor, because I'm in the back seat,
Yeah, oh yeah.
and I show him the phone and like point to the dash clock.
Yeah, mine too.
What the
5
fuck is going on?
I don't. 5 hours have passed. We were not in the car 5 hours. And I point back to Brett. You'd have to pee again.
Yeah, I would have definitely had. I don't understand. Like we've only been in the car for like what, a half an hour?
Yes. And we were going the other way. This is a straight road. We did not turn.
And I normally have a signal here, right?
Yes. This is
Okay.
your, not your home. Well, it's your hometown that you have a house in. Yeah, you normally
Right.
have a signal here, no problem.
We were sitting on the highway for a while. It could be carbon monoxide poisoning, definitely.
Hey,
I
were
felt
you-
woozy.
Were
You guys
sucking
were
on-
seeing things in the woods, so
Might I suggest not sucking on the tailpipe then, I guess. We were outside.
Oh my
I
god,
don't trust
everyone.
anything
It
about
was
your car.
it was Colonel Must with the fucking candlestick. Can we go to the hospital, please?
I was gonna suggest that he should probably go to a doctor because
Thank
his ankle
you.
is fucked up.
Fuck.
I'm making my way toward the hospital.
Okay.
Now, Emma, what is your exact profession? That fucking scared the shit out of me just now. Because I thought that was mine. Because I'm used to just seeing mine for streaming. Like, so I looked. I was like, my fucking door opened and nothing was there. I was like, oh my god.
Okay.
Because sometimes my dog will like nudge the door open.
Okay. So sorry, you were asking Emma.
Yes, I was asking.
I'm a
What
nurse.
do we know? We do know you're a nurse, right?
A surgical nurse, yeah, but I'm recently graduated.
Okay. Well, because he said like we're gonna go to a doctor, and I just like I think Trink would like look at you and be like, "What are you not good enough?" I suppose. Like,
Do you expect me to set a foot with my hands?
Doctors in the old times did in fact do that.
He makes a good point.
This is not the old times. An antiseptic exists, although I'm guessing this gentleman, and I like knee the back of the seat pretty hard, is pretty sterile on the inside. Let's go to the hospital. Is it my hospital?
Mm-hmm. There's
would
only
probably
one.
Only
I'd
one.
probably,
Probably the only one, yeah.
Yeah.
the volume dial on the radio. No matter how much I turn it down, the bitch never shuts up.
The radio is broken, so that
It was a joke, Professor. Yeah, flying high.
right.
Yeah, right.
and the way you talk, I'd assume you guys were married or had been married at some point.
Was this field trip sanctioned by the school? I just
It's a night class. Like,
did you get permission to do this? Like, don't you think there would have been some sort of thing like your car is clearly not safe?
it was not an official trip. It's more like, yeah, we're gonna go see this lecture.
I wanted to go there, and I asked who wanted to show up, and you all volunteered at the time. It wasn't mandatory.
I just assumed it was like we'd be on a bus. I don't know. Maybe that was a crazy thought I had.
I don't own a bus. This is.
I didn't think you owned a bus. I thought like the school had a bus we could like.
Well, it wasn't an official.
I think we all want to know if we're getting credit for this.
It's my class. I set the credit.
So, yes, then.
We can discuss it during next lecture. We didn't actually get to there. She might be doing another one.
I don't know if this is the right thing we should be talking about. Like,
thank you.
What I'm wondering is, first we're gonna get you to the fucking hospital, so you just relax. But there's a couple things. One, fucking time is fucked apparently, and
You're
two,
very observant.
I don't have a signal on my phone in my fucking hometown, and that is very weird as well.
I don't
Do
either.
any of you guys have a signal? Like, we should all have a signal here.
Yeah, we should. Well,
Maybe we need to stop somewhere and see if, well, after we go to the hospital, maybe once we're in the hospital, we'll try and use a fucking landline or something.
we want to restart your phone. Maybe there was an issue in the forest.
All right, we're out of town slightly. Probably bad reception. It's cold as fuck. Obviously we need the boost, so the clock must reset or something in the car. So let's think logically here. Let's go to town. Let's go to the hospital. And we can take care of whatever fucking discrepancies we have, and maybe can get some tape for her mouth in the back. I'm done. I want to go home. Now.
The hospital's coming up.
Yeah.
I was talking to that police officer and asking her about local legends or horror stories, whatever. And she mentioned something very similar to the case that she imagined we're having. According to her, they had sent out 2 other patrol cars before this one to the same location on what appeared to be to them the same call. And this is the only time they actually found someone and picked them up or helped them out. Excuse me. There's a local legend about a werewolf and crying wolf and that kind of thing. And that's what kind of the situation we're having right now.
Did anyone see any other cars? I didn't see anybody on that road for miles.
I told you what I saw.
Well, we all passed the car. That was the whole point. We swerved around it.
1.
Right.
Not 2 broken down vehicles in the same time frame we were broken down.
No.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that I saw something? I mean, so did Brian. Emma saw it. She just won't fucking admit it.
I mean, I saw a shadow. I'm not acknowledging a thing.
That wasn't a fucking shadow. Did you see what it did? It was lifting him up. It was mimicking what I was doing.
Damn, you broke my fucking leg. Not that you helped too much on that one.
I know, I'm sorry.
And what?
That's all right.
What did the
It's
shadow
not your
look
fault.
like?
It's mostly her.
Just describe it.
I saw a dark shape, and it moved, but it literally could have been anything. I didn't see it lift
I'm
anything.
sorry, but a shadow doesn't follow you around the woods.
It didn't follow me around the woods.
It followed me around. It broke his ankle.
Frankly, dear, I don't know you that well.
Well,
What you do in your extracurriculars is a mystery.
Why are you so hostile? Is it because you're scared to admit you saw something?
I feel very calm.
Because all of us
And
fucking saw
exhausted.
something. His with the time, the car, the shadow thing.
I mean, I didn't say a shadow thing. What are you implying the shadow thing is? Are you trying to imply something? Did a little demon come after you in the woods? Was it a goblin?
Oh my god,
Roll.
shut the fuck up!
You don't know where I fucking come from, so why don't you just step off?
Emma, roll, please.
Tell me.
Sorry. As you say, did a demon chase you in the woods? You get a very intense chill up your spine.
Ugh, that is a sick feeling. Does anyone feel sick? Oh.
View.
Oh. Can we roll down a window? Oh.
I rolled down my window.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
throw up?
please don't throw up in my car.
Aren't you like a surgical nurse? Don't you like see
No.
gross shit all the time?
Oh, you ever know when that saying, people walking on your grave? Whoa.
There's
Ooh, I can watch a disembowelment of a child, but whatever that was, God. I don't know, sick. I think there's fumes in the car. I think it's carbon monoxide poisoning. I think we're all hallucinating.
Well, at least we're going to the fucking hospital.
This is
Maybe
true.
they can tell us what's wrong with us.
As she
I once
said
had an
that,
entire Starbucks staff come in with carbon monoxide poisoning. They lit a stove, but didn't actually light a stove and just let it go for 3 hours. Genius women.
Sounds like a Starbucks.
the sleepy
Oh.
bean is way better. As you say that, you pull into
Sleepy
the
bean.
to the hospital. And I'm assuming you're parking like at the emerge, and you're not. Gonna,
Yeah, I'm
like,
pulling
go,
up
yeah,
there.
Okay.
Yeah. Could
Okay.
someone help him out while I go park?
Yeah, I'm getting out and walking around.
There's no. It's a super small town. There's no paid parking or anything like that. You can literally park right in the parking lot that leads to emerge. You can walk across the street, so you can
Just pull
park
on up to the door, Professor. They don't mind. I've been here a few times. Just pull right up by the door. That's what it's there for.
Sure.
I'm looking around. Can I see people?
That's a very good question. Roll. No, it seems pretty empty.
It's like a freaking ghost town.
This is really odd for the hour. This is actually shift change.
Yeah. It's just quiet.
Hey Brian, do you want me to help you, or you want me to go get a wheelchair? What do you want?
Yeah. Give me a hand, man. Usually they don't have anybody on the ready for chairs.
All right, I pop his arm around mine and kind of out of the passenger seat.
Thanks, man.
Are you two getting out, or do you want to park with
Oh,
me?
I'm gonna get out, and I'll probably go ahead of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out too.
Okay. And I would go to pull around to park.
Right, you guys get out. Trick is helping Brian, correct? Or how are you
Mhm.
doing this? Are you like, just arm over and you're just helping him along this way?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
holding him, hoisting him, sort of? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right, you're not like firemen carrying him or anything.
No, God,
Okay,
no.
just Make sure.
My-
Okay.
He's not my damsel.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go into the hospital.
Hello, we got a hurt man here.
A nurse runs over. Do you go in first, Emma?
Yeah, I think I would probably lead the way to try that.
So, all right. So you've already maybe grabbed a nurse. So this nurse comes back
Yeah.
with you. and takes a look. Oh, okay. We're a little understaffed at the moment, but we're gonna have somebody come and look in maybe 20 minutes max.
I noticed. Where is everyone?
Oh,
I wasn't called.
No, I know. We couldn't get a hold of you, but that thing that happened earlier happened again.
What thing? Because none of us have service. Was there a thing?
Yeah.
A thing?
This morning.
What was the thing?
At like 4 a.m. She looks around at everybody that's near you and
I was
looks back at
literally
you.
here working.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You were here working. The guy with the limbs?
Guy with the limbs.
Yeah. It happened
with the
again.
Excuse
So-
me?
Yeah, it happened again with someone else. So anyway, I shouldn't continue talking
Is
about
Berman
it.
here?
Yeah.
Is Berman in there?
Yeah.
Go get him. Bring him out. Tell him Emma's here. Thanks.
Emma,
I could
I
go
think
in,
you
but-
know where to go get Dr. Berman. I'm gonna go help this
You cool with
gentleman.
that?
Yeah, of course. Of course
Okay,
I
I'm
am.
gonna pull her to the side and be like, he's a little. So
Oh, okay. So, all right, not the drugs. Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
you're very welcome. I'm gonna go find Berman.
Okay. So she comes back to you, Brian. She's gonna like do the general things where she's like checking your pulse and taking a look at it. And can you move it? Does this hurt if I touch it?
No, it's actually starting to lock up a bit. and
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's starting to change color too as I try to roll up my pant leg, but I can't because it's just so tender.
Okay. Now you've been here a bit. How often would you say Brian is in the hospital?
About once every 2 months.
Okay. So you're very familiar with this nurse.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's her name?
This is Miss Nurse. I'm gonna do Berenstein because fuck all y'all. This is Nurse Berenstein.
Berenstain, actually.
Berenstein. Fuck all y'all. Yeah. So this is Nurse Berenstein. And she will. So she's familiar with you, and she's very gentle with you, actually.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, Brian. So 20 minutes. I'm sorry. We've just got something crazy going on. And what happened?
We were on the side of the road, and nonetheless, we had went over the side of this ledge, and I sprained my ankle. Basically, I fell.
You fell? Okay.
I didn't want to put like a blame or a point on anyone in particular. I didn't want to Briar's character. I didn't want to really label it, so I just made it look like my own stupor was the fault of it, because I've been here so many times with self-deprecation reasons. So I kind of kept it in that same tone.
Okay. She touches your arm gently and maybe squeezes a little. Have you been drinking?
Just a little flask. Not just a little. Just for the pain. The pain, really.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get you something. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right. So she leaves.
I kind of like tap her like away from Brian.
Oh yeah. So as she's
And,
leaving, you stop her. Okay. Oh
yeah.
yes. I was just gonna go get Brian some painkillers, and then,
Right.
like I told him, about 20 minutes max.
Now I'm aware of his reputation, but I can tell you honestly, I've been with him for the past three-ish hours. And he's had a little bit, and that's it. I just want you to know that. Like, I think you need to give him what he needs, and
Okay.
he'll be all right.
He's a good man. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Brian, I'm gonna go get some chips from the machine. You want anything?
Yeah. Anything crunchy will do.
Okay, can do. I'll be back in a minute.
Thanks,
Oh,
Trix.
there's a vending machine just down the hall and to the left. Okay. She leaves. Okay. anybody else doing anything? Or I will fast forward to, or not fast forward, but move to Emma and Dr. Berman. Yes, Theo?
So I'm parking the car.
Yes.
After I'd parked the car, I would like to check the trunk again.
Okay, roll for me.
92.
There's a body in the trunk of your car.
Oh, shit.
What does the body look like?
Dr. Adisa Bello.
Oh, man.
I'd probably like do one of those step back kind of.
I guess time wasn't on her side.
And the meme is alive.
I couldn't resist.
No, it was perfect. I'd look at my phone again to see, do I still have service or not have service?
You do not have service.
Panicking a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have you do, it's your choice. You can roll, because you're panicked, you can just go ahead and take your general, what you see during this panicked state, or you can roll against your, whatever your inspect skill is, and I can give you more information, but you will have to make that roll because you're so stressed right now.
I'd like to make the roll for uncanny sight.
Okay. All right, go for it. So what is that skill number?
20.
20. Okay.
And then
All right.
7.
So it's got to be under 20.
51. So
Okay.
within, but
Yeah.
not
So
great.
not great. Okay. So now I need you to roll a check, a stress check, because you're seeing a dead person in the back of your trunk.
Yep.
I think that's just under your governing stat. Hold on. Woo! Okay. So we're going to go with violence, please. You're going to roll against your violence.
Okay.
Our first stress check.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how
can
did-
you explain what's going on?
Please
Yeah,
tell me
so-
what's happening.
Yeah, so now, okay, so now we're rolling a check against violence. So if you look at your character sheet, let me just pull yours up, Theo. So we're going to roll against your body, or sorry, not your body. We're going to roll against your mind. And if you roll underneath and you succeed, you get to mark a hardened against violence check. If you do not succeed, you mark on your failed track down below.
Okay.
Okay.
And that means, what does that mean again?
If you, according to, I don't want to give too much away, but according to the rules, as you check off your violence, the more checks you get, the closer you are to going nuts. Closer you are to being crazy. Yeah.
The hardened against it or failed ones?
Both.
Well,
So you need to actually go see someone to get those off.
Oh, okay.
You don't want a
getting-
full track, yeah.
the idea with violence, maybe you're getting too callous.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
getting
Yeah.
more like sociopathic.
And there's
Exactly.
10 boxes on the hardened and 5 on the failed. So
That's correct.
okay.
Yeah. So full on both is bad. Bad news bears. You kind of,
Okay.
for Harden, you kind of want it somewhere in the middle because it means you can handle some shit, but you're not a sociopath. So, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll. I need to get
Okay.
under a 70.
Yes.
35.
Oh, okay. All right. So you can mark hardened on your violence.
Great.
And it's not like you see it and you're totally fine, but yeah,
Right.
there's a dead body of somebody you knew that you were actually going to go see a lecture on in the back of your trunk. And are you going to close the trunk or are you going to leave it open?
I shut the trunk immediately
Okay.
and kind of power walk inside,
Okay.
looking for any of them.
They are right in the entrance, by the way. They're right in
Power
the
walking.
triage. Yeah, they're right there.
Love it.
Probably my hair is a little more mussed than normal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're sweating. Yeah. It looks like he ran a mile to get here.
Trick. And I'm like doing this, like
I hand Brian his chips, and I go out and what? Professor, you look like shit. What are you doing?
Come here.
All right.
And
what's going on?
I start like moving back to my car, like without saying more.
Are you fucking with me, Professor? Because I mean, I could take a joke as much as the next guy, but I don't know if this is appropriate time for it.
No jokes. No jokes.
All right. I follow you, or follow him.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like move up to my trunk.
Okay.
And wait for you to get there before I open it. Would you mind opening my trunk and telling me what you see?
I swear to God, Professor, if there's some like joy buzzer or some shit.
No.
All right. I grab his keys or whatever, I pull the trunk.
Yeah, just like the it's unlocked.
Okay. I just dunk, and I open it up.
To see a dead woman in the trunk.
I close it. What the fuck was that?
That was Dr. Bello. She was not there. She wasn't there.
No shit, she wasn't there. What's she doing there now, Professor?
I don't know.
I kind of crack the trunk again and look a little bit.
She's still there. Her eyes are open.
She's fucking dead.
I know. I don't know how she got there.
Does Trick know her by the professor? Oh wait, did you say her name?
He did just say that's Professor.
You did. Okay.
So
I wasn't
sure
if Pumpkinberry said it or you said it.
I said it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know how she got there. She wasn't there when we left.
No, I know. We were back here when we were getting the blanket and the jumper cables and stuff.
There's no way I could have put a body in here.
No one's. Hey, listen, calm down, Professor. Calm down. Now, I know, and you know, you didn't do this, or do whatever this is, but I don't think anyone else is. So, I mean, what you want to do about it?
I'm not very used to this sort of thing.
Well, I don't know anybody who is really. You want to go to the authorities?
We'll get arrested. As we went out to the woods to see her. We've got police reports on us going to see her.
Right, but
hours since then, and she might be missing.
Alternative is that we hide the body, bury it, burn something.
I don't know how this.
Wow. Sorry, that was.
I'm just saying, Professor, play this out in your head. It's either cops or we take care of it and forget it ever happened.
I need to sit. I like kind of just sit down and behind, like in front of the trunk.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what I think.
What?
In my experience of life, all the skeletons in your closet, they stack up and they stack up and they stack up until that closet can't hold them no more, and they all just come busting out. So I think we need to go to the authorities.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be there alongside you, Professor. I'll tell them exactly, and I'm sure, well, 2/3 of the remaining ones at least will take your side. I'm not sure about the other one, but.
Right. Okay. What do we we saying that there's just a body in the trunk, and we don't know how it got there.
Well, let's play this out. Have you left the car at all?
No, I mean, aside from getting out after dropping you off, and I checked the trunk.
Now listen. After we did all the blankets and such, and we put all the blanket rope and the jumper cables back in the trunk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say you guys do that.
There's nothing in there at that time. We got witnesses to prove that, or witnesses that'll corroborate that. With that, the only other time we stopped, I mean, as soon as we got that car going, we haven't stopped since until we got to the hospital.
No. Okay.
Well, I don't know, man.
I don't know how it happened. It just appeared in the trunk.
Well,
and I cracked the trunk open one more time to kind of look, to try to see if there's any of that blue like ectoplasm around or not.
No, there isn't.
No.
I'm gonna is clothed, naked.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and I'll give you the same option. You can.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll to try to get under your stat, and I'll give you more information, or you can take a general assess. Also, you should roll a stress check for me also. I just didn't.
I'm sorry. Roll what?
Roll a stress check for me at seeing a dead body in the back of the trunk. I just didn't want to interrupt your role play. So
Okay.
to do that
So
when you
the
check
first
spot.
roll
Yep.
is a stress check, yeah?
Yep, sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
So it's just got to be under your. Oh yeah, you're great. Fucking,
I
you've
give a
seen
fuck.
this shit. You've seen. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, when you work in porn, there's lots of
Yeah,
fetishes.
I was just gonna say that, but then
like mortuary fetishes ain't nothing new to me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're like, okay, this is fine. So yeah. Go ahead and mark a hardened track, by the way, to violence.
Okay.
Okay. And then, do you want to take the general assess, or would you like to chance it? Risk it for
I have
biscuit.
the I call it's called anal eyes, but
Okay. All right.
it's analyze or study like
Okay.
a given like situation or like whatever I have in front of me.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I use that?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So that's 25.
Okay.
My mind is 70, so I got to get somewhere there.
You want to get for this roll, you have to get underneath 25.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
I will definitely. I'll give that.
If
I'll
you
give
get
it
under, if you get under 70, I'll still give you. It's still like a win, but it'll just be general information. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, here we go. Come on.
Mhm. You got it.
Get it?
Damn.
Okay,
least
but
it
it's
was
still
under.
under 70, so you're still
Yeah.
going to get general information. Okay, so when he pulls open the trunk a little bit, obviously he's not going to open it all the way, so you can't really like get a super good look at her. But yeah, she's fully clothed. Her eyes are wide open. It looks like she's got blue and purple kind of like bruising around her neck. Goes all the way around in a very like thick line.
Now, this is something I might actually know about. Was it made by hands or was it made by rope?
It looks like it was made by rope or some other object, not hands. Yep. And her, she's fully clothed. However, her front, it looks like it's been torn open by really big tears in there. Like something huge grabbed it. And
Hold on,
there,
her what now?
her front, like her blouse and her chest, everything. Like it's like ripped
Like
open.
related?
Yeah.
Does it look like motherfucking werewolf claws?
Yes.
I know I can't be exact, but it's like
I mean, yeah, it
That's
looks
the
like a
first
big
thing
cat
I
claw.
thought.
I know, and it just so happens that yes, it actually does. It looks like a big claw mark. So if you were to actually look at it, it looks like it's got 3 big claw marks down the front, and then one small one as if there was a thumb like around her breast. So yeah, and she's torn open. Her eyes are open, and her mouth is a little agape as well.
Professor,
Yes.
Something made fucking puppy chow out of this lady.
What?
She was attacked by an animal. Some sort of like mountain lion or wolf or fucking werewolf. If I'm being honest, telling you what's exactly on my mind right now because I can't get it out of my head what that officer said to me about the place we just were. Hold on. I turn around and I just kind of like go to the curb or like a whatever they park in front of. I just like kind of plop down on it and pull out a smoke and just light it up.
As you pull out your smokes, you start hearing this really weird whispering. That's kind of sounds like a conversation that you heard in a dream, but you can't place what they're saying.
Me too, or just him?
Just him.
I just got chills, dude. Can I make out what they're saying? Is it just whispers or words?
Roll for me. Why the fuck not? Roll.
Sure.
I leave so much up to chance. Let's do it.
Now, when you say roll for me, does that secret roll or...
No, you can roll. It's fine. It doesn't need to be secret. No, you can't make out what they're saying.
Okay. I go to put the cigarette into my mouth and I drop it on the ground and pick it back up again.
As you pick it up, you realize these aren't your cigarettes. These are the smokes that Brian usually...
Yeah, you see, like, I take a grimace.
Yeah,
just like,
God, and it's gross. You hate his smokes.
Fuck it, and I throw it on the ground and fucking, like, stomp it out. Grab the pack out. Is it his pack or is it his brand?
Oh, yeah, it's his brand.
Motherfucker. What the... Professor, I get up.
Yes.
Let's stack up the weird shit we've got so far. Time is fucky. Werewolf lady got ripped apart. Like shit is being like transposed. My smokes for Brian's. Like he said he had mine, and now I have his. We never exchanged. I hate his fucking brand.
Shadow.
The cop who cried wolf or told us about the story?
Yeah. The shadow things that the three of them saw. The turning around, getting here instead of over there. We didn't even make it to theory.
Hold on. I take out my lighter.
Okay.
I flip it to get the flame, and then I just kind of like put my thumb over it until it like as soon as it hurts, I take it away. I just want to make sure something hurts.
Oh, okay.
To wake up.
Yeah, okay.
Ostensibly, I want to wake up.
Now you roll for me. So this is a private roll.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You feel pain. Yeah, you feel pain.
Okay.
Yep. And you pull your hand away. There's like a little, you know how it, when you do, I don't know. I've done this before. So it like raises on your thumb, right? You know, that like irritated. Yeah, gross. You burn yourself on your lighter.
Well, if I'm sleeping, I'm in a fucking coma or something.
Yeah, I don't think you're asleep because I don't think I am either.
A dream would definitely say that to me. You know that.
That is true. I'm like now fiddling with my sketch in my pocket, just like nervously kind of like doing this sort of thing. Yeah.
What are you drawing?
I'm not drawing anything. It's just the sketch that
right. Okay.
I keep it on me at all times, and I'm like kind of just like.
And you're touching it?
Yep.
You weirdo. Okay. Roll for me. And this is a private roll for me. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. As you're Oh, as you're touching this sketch, it's you know the sketch almost by heart. You've drawn it several times over. You've searched high and low for anything related to this symbol that you once saw once upon a time. And as you're touching it, you find yourself almost running the pattern of it over this piece of paper that you have. And when you do that, you start to hear this snarling, kind of as if it's over your shoulder, and this heavy breathing. You can almost feel it on the back of your neck.
You'd probably see the professor stiffen, like, for a moment there, and kind of do one of these, like, to try to slowly turn just his head to see if there's anything there.
What's going on, Prof?
Yeah, there's something there. The shadowy, it's like a tall shadow standing right behind you with its face, like right there, breathing on you. If it could breathe.
I'm assuming I don't see shit.
Roll, actually.
Oh, okay. Secret or up front?
Nope, up front.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see that?
You saying yes, I do?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it. It's standing right behind him. It's very tall. It's again a very shadowy like figure, and it's got wild, moving, almost wispy tentacle looking like bits up on the head. It looks like the professor's hair, but it's alive and moving.
Do you see that?
Goddamn right I do.
Now,
Does it look like it's like gonna like bite him or attack him or anything, or
Nope.
is it just like
it's
looming?
just standing looming right behind him. Now you can both
I
roll
make-
an unnatural check if you'd like.
Yes.
Yep.
Both of us, or just or
Yep,
what?
both of you. Yep, if you'd like.
Unnatural?
Yes,
Unnatural.
the
So it's like a-
unnatural.
it's a
yeah,
stress
it's a stress test against.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
the
Okay,
unnatural.
okay.
Yep. Mhm.
So
So
basically,
this will
like,
be
you-
under your. This will be under your soul stat, not your mind stat.
87.
Oh shit. Okay, so you're gonna mark a failed track. So instead of. Oh yeah, under the unnatural. Yes, please. Failed track for Dr. Theo. You're okay though. You're like, what the fuck? But this must be the shadow that they were talking about before. Is immediately, I think, probably what you might go with. Now,
do I mark a hardened or a failed or anything
hardened.
like that?
Yep, you can mark
I do
hardened.
mark a hardened. Okay.
Yep, on the
Yeah,
unnatural.
I
Yep.
failed. You were successful.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now,
I kind of like I very slowly like walk towards it to see if it does anything.
it doesn't move. Professor, do
I'm
you
gonna-
move?
I'm still holding pretty stiff, like
Okay.
not sure what to do.
Okay. It doesn't move as you approach it. Now,
And it just looks like a black
Yeah.
like shadow thing.
shadowy
Okay.
figure. And it's almost like as you're looking at it, since now you're super close to it, it kind of
Mhm.
looks like it's moving. Like it's not moving. It's standing still, but it looks like the shadow is smoke almost. So it definitely has life and it's like moving around, but it's standing there still in front of you and it has taken the shape
Like
that looks very
I'm picturing like
similar
a
to-
hot road, like in
Yes.
from a distance.
Yep. And then it's
Okay.
very much like that, but almost with the grays and the dark blacks in there. So it's not
Okay.
all just one straight 2D shadow. It's very much a 3D figure of a man standing there, and its hair is kind of like moving.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'm reaching out to see if I can.
Oh my god,
If
we're
it
gonna
does
we're gonna
anything-
pause there. We're gonna pause there. And we're gonna
Son
switch
of
to
a
the other
what?
group. Sorry, we're switching to the other group inside the hospital.
Cold.
Okay. Emma, you find Doctor. You find the doctor in the break room.
Okay, hold on.
He's standing with a couple of other.
All
Berman, we need to have a conversation. In private.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Emma, you're back. We were trying to get a hold of you. That thing has happened again.
If we could just go talk,
Sure.
that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. Okay, he leads you over into, I don't know, a closet.
Report room.
You guys have probably talked in this closet before.
Report rooms.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Berman.
he pulls you into this report room. Yes. Yeah, what's going on? Are you all right?
Do you remember our conversation this morning?
Yeah, absolutely. How could I
I hear
forget?
there's another one.
Yes. That's why we were trying
Is
to get a
it
hold of you. Same
alive?
situation. Yeah.
Is it alive?
Yeah.
Can I see
she's
it?
alive. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not here. She's
Where
not here.
Is she?
She's at her home. I can give you the address and you can go check it out. Police are all around the area.
You think they would just welcome a strange woman into the house to
Well, you're
touch
not
their
a-
family
You're not
member?
a strange woman. You're a nurse. You're one of the nurses allowed on the scene. Like, if you want to go check it out, you can go check it out. You were there this morning. They're keeping a
I would
pretty
like
tight
to.
lip about this.
Can I ask you about something else? Has there been like a gas leak in town? I noticed town is empty, and today I lost some time. Some time was lost, and
Wait, you're losing time?
it was nothing serious. I haven't slept obviously since last
Yeah.
night because things to do.
How much time
Um,
have you lost?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's around 6 hours.
Jesus, Emma.
But I didn't go to sleep. There was no unconscious period. I literally went on a road trip that should have been a 3-hour back and forth, including a bogus lecture about time or something, which is ironic now that I think of it. But there's some other people in my party, and they've got a picture I'd like you to look at that
Okay.
I think the car broke down. I'm pretty sure it's carbon monoxide. If you could just check me out.
Okay. I will definitely check you out, and I think you need sleep.
Sleep would be nice.
Okay.
But I think I need to go see this patient first because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who saw the one this morning I spoke with you about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw it too. We've moved him, so he's still around.
Is he still completely
Yeah.
stiff?
Yeah. And breathing.
It's
It's
been how many
alarming.
hours time of death? Oh, he's alive.
Yeah. He's still breathing.
I did not expect that.
It's been, what, 10 hours now? 12 hours?
Do we-
15
do
hours?
we have
I don't
any
even
lead?
know.
Any
No
leads?
idea.
Virus,
No idea.
neuro.
No idea.
Are we going to do anything? An MRI?
Well,
Will he fit in it? I don't even think he would
no,
fit in the MRI.
he won't finish it. We literally cannot do anything. And as far as I know, I think there's talk of maybe the FBI or somebody coming down to check it out. Like, we don't really know. But here, come here. Let me check you out for carbon monoxide poisoning.
Just anything. It doesn't make sense. But the entire carload, I've got a lot of people outside if you'd like to come look at them. They
I mean,
lost
I'm
the
kind of-
time as well.
Okay, well, I'm kind of busy right now, Emma, with all the other stuff that's going on, but let me check you out. He checks you out. I'm not sure I'm going to defer to your actual expertise here. What does someone do when they check for monoxide poisoning? Does he have to run
They
a
would
test?
technically do blood tests.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to take your blood. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll when he draws your blood.
Secret or
Nope, it can be open.
all right.
And what is your... I need to look at your sheet here real quick. Okay. Okay.
Roll.
Yep. Roll. Yeah, you're fine. As he's drawing your blood, actually, you start to feel pretty good. Like, it feels like when you've maybe had a glass or two. You're not quite buzzed, but you're feeling all your muscles are relaxed.
Berman, I have to tell you, your mere presence makes me feel better. Earlier we were in the car, and these idiots that I'm with in this class, they were talking. I mean, who matters the subject? They were talking, and I got this disgusting feeling up and down my back, just like someone had walked on my grave, and I feel so much better.
Well, good. I'm glad. Look, I'll send these over immediately to get checked out, but you need sleep. Can you do me a favor and go home and sleep this off? I'm worried about you.
I will. One of my unfortunate classmates is here with an injury, so I'm stuck with them, but that should be quick. He's in the ER. It's a sprain at best.
Okay. Well, give me a call later if you want to check out that
I will absolutely call you later. Do you have service on your phone, by the way? Speaking of calling, I have zero service. I haven't had service all day. Again, with the missing time.
Does he have his phone on him? Like, is that how that works?
He has like 10 phones on him.
10 phones on him. Okay, so he pulls out his personal phone. Oh, that's weird. No, I don't.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah. Okay.
Has there been like a power line outage or like a weather storm? Like
I mean, no, there haven't been any storm. I don't know. I've been here all day, so no idea.
Oh, Berman, you're precious. Thank you so much for helping me, darling.
Yeah.
I hope you have a wonderful, busy night.
Yeah, well, let's hope it's not too busy. All right, I'll see you later, Emma.
Have a good one, honey.
Okay. Breyer. Hello.
Hi.
The nurse comes back. It's been the 20 minutes. Somebody comes to look at your ankle. She gives you pretty heavy painkillers. Like you feel great. And it's just sprained. Couple of days with it raised up, and you'll be all right. And they're gonna give you a prescription for some pain meds that you can take home. But otherwise, you're gonna be fine. And you fell?
Yeah, I fell off the edge of the road on this little railing thing. It was like 10 feet or so, and just didn't catch the leg. So.
Okay. All right.
This is good. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. This doctor, he like barely looks at you. Like he looks at you and then he looks at stuff and sees the sprain from this other doctor. He like fills shit out. He looks so tired. Like he's been up for fucking days straight. But he signs this prescription on a pad, which is super unprofessional. Normally they don't do it that way, but he like rips it off and he just hands it to you and he says the pharmacy right there will go ahead and fill that for you. And obviously, you know, don't stand on it too much. Don't use it. Just keep it elevated. If it gets worse, obviously come back in.
All right. Thanks, Doc.
Yep. Take care.
Working a double today.
Yeah. It's been fucking crazy. Sorry, it's been crazy.
Hate the time, but love the money, right?
Yeah, something like that. All right, Mr. Miller. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Take care now. He walks off. And so does your nurse, by the way.
And she walks off too?
Yeah,
okay.
she leaves too.
All right, I guess I'm just kind of like sitting in I'm guessing a wheelchair.
Yep.
I'm with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In fact, they probably left you, the nurse left you crutches, which typically you'd have to pay for, but she left them for you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I guess I would be leaning on one crutch, I'd be looking at my phone. I probably didn't charge it. So it'd be like 2%, and I'm just flicking the data off and on to see if I can get anything.
No signal.
So I'm just
no Wi-Fi either.
Oh, no. No Wi-Fi either.
Yeah,
okay.
Normally, I mean, you're here enough. Normally the hospital has Wi-Fi that you can connect to, but it's not showing up on the Wi-Fi list.
All right, I would turn off my phone. I just turn it off and I would tuck it in my pocket just to save the 2%.
Okay.
Do you want me to help you? I'm sorry about your ankle.
Oh, no, it's okay. Thanks, though. Thanks.
All right.
So at this time, Emma, you can rejoin them if you'd like. So your conversation happened at the same time as this one.
Oh, I see you're done with the emergency room. You look tip-top. Do we need to fill a prescription for you? There's a pharmacy right around the corner from the ED. I could wheel you there myself. I spoke with a doctor. Nobody has service on their phones. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Not just us.
For a hospital?
Yeah, I mean, the inner reception within the hospital, but none of their personal phones have service whatsoever.
Huh.
Yeah. Interesting. Also some very interesting cases coming through, but it doesn't really explain our time loss. I did, however, manage to get my own blood drawn, and there was 0 carbon monoxide poisoning. So I can't explain your thing in the woods.
You guys are... You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I used to see something like that when I was a kid.
The same thing.
No, it was like slightly different.
Different how?
I could always see it. It was a dark shadow. It was always there. I told my dad. My dad was always like, you're not seeing anything. And then I saw... I've never seen anything like that. It's never... I don't know. Don't worry about it.
No. What are you talking about?
Seems pretty vital to what just occurred.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't want to tell you because, well, Emma, you didn't even seem to believe me.
You didn't mention it's been a lifelong...
Yeah, but you know, kids. My dad always said it's like an imaginary friend. You know, like it's just kind of...
In my experience in healthcare, kids tend to see more than adults do, to be completely honest with you.
All I'm saying is I've seen stuff. I've never seen something where it like mimics me. But
when you were young, it mimicked.
No, it just was always there. I would see it in the distance. Today, it came close, and it...
Briar, please roll privately for me. And when you're telling them the story, you're imagining it, I'm assuming. You're remembering what it was like?
The dark shadow I saw as a kid.
Yeah, and are you remembering a specific instance, or how are you remembering this?
I'm remembering all the instances I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and then also what happened in college.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I did.
Oh, perfect. Okay. As you start describing this experience to them, your heart rate is going to increase. You're feeling a little bit panicked. You're remembering what's happened in college, and now you're just focusing on what happened in college, and you can't seem to stop focusing on what happened in college, and now these visuals are kind of bombarding you, and I feel like you're feeling a panic attack is happening right now.
Like these things, guys, like, I mean, it was always there, and then there was this one time where it was there more, and today it's back. I don't know why it's back.
Hey, Brian.
Back.
Sit down. Right?
I don't feel good.
Does the thing make you feel worse?
Yeah. Okay, there was this one time, it was always there, and then there was this one time in the middle of the night I woke up, and it was shaking my door, and it opened the fucking door, and it came to me, and then I blacked out, and I woke up, and everything was fine, and then I opened my door, and it has claws, fucking claws, and it fucking scratched my door.
Briar, breathe.
I don't...
Breathe.
And there's something in the wood. It was not the same thing, but it was similar.
When you were younger, I realize this is asking a lot of you right now. Did you lose time?
I blacked out that one time, and I woke up, and it was morning. I mean, that's the only time.
So you lost time?
I guess so. It's like when you drink too much, and then you wake up, and you're like, oh shit, I don't remember what I did.
We experience that, don't we? Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is something's not right, and I haven't seen something like that since college, and why today? And why only some of us?
College?
I went to college back in Maine, where I'm from.
I'm not local, so it's definitely following you. Well, that's good for us. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Feeling extraordinarily positive. It's not carbon monoxide poisoning, so we've got that covered. But it's worrying that something following you is now visible to more than you.
Yeah, but just like... I don't know. I guess I just felt it was prudent to share because shadow creatures don't seem to be common amongst people.
Amongst some
It's not
people.
real. It's
You're on
not
a different
real.
floor of the hospital.
I know, but it's not real, right? It's obviously not real. There's something probably in the atmosphere, some shit like that.
I mean, Briar, define real. What your mind perceives to a crazy person, that's real.
I think it's real.
I'm not insinuating you're crazy, but to a crazy person, their reality is real. Your reality is no more less than ours. It's just a lot more interesting today.
Well, maybe you should start looking at yourself, because I don't think everything's as perfect as you might think it is.
I never claimed perfection. I just don't see blobs in the woods yet.
You fucking saw the blob on my phone. You can deny it all you want.
I'm not denying it any further. I cannot prove it is a trick of the mind, and the fact that you've been seeing it more years of your life leads me to be concerned. Legitimately.
Just felt it was prudent that you guys know.
Well, I believe you, Brian. I believe you. I know what I saw. I mean, well, I don't know what the fuck it was, but...
I don't know what it is either. There's something, though.
Yeah. No, definitely. What the... I don't know what to do with this.
Maybe we should ask the professor. If it's not from a medical standpoint, academic. Has anyone seen him? Didn't he go out to the car?
Yeah, they parked and then...
You've literally made it in and out of the ED and you haven't seen them. No one's seen them.
Well, Trick brought some chips for Brian, and then he just kind of disappeared. I think I heard the professor in the hall, though.
Hey, where the fuck are my potato chips?
You ate them.
We should find them.
Okay. Can you walk? Do you need help? Do you want us to get you a wheelchair?
No, I got the crutch here. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Hey man, if you ever want to talk in private, let me know, okay? Like if you need someone else.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Seems
you're
like
you're a little worked up. I've seen that before, so let's.
Today's been weird.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, just take a nice deep breath, relax, ignore her. She doesn't help. Just nice deep. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
I feel better.
You feel better?
Let's go to the car. Let's all get in it.
Let's go home. Let's just all go home.
No, first we gotta go to the pharmacy. I need my meds.
Oh, but wait about the car.
Okay. So you guys, while you are, you want to do the pharmacy. So there's a pharmacy in the ER. There's also a pharmacy down the road if you want to go to that one. I just want to know where you want to get your meds. Do you want to get them from this pharmacy or wait?
I would get it from the local pharmacy that would be probably a downtown Main Street, if you will. They'd probably you have a cookie cutter liquor store.
Okay, so you're waiting on the meds now. You have. I'm just letting you know you have the opportunity. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to get back with the group and continue on because they're the only ride we have, right?
Yeah,
so,
I'm absolutely.
Not walking anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So you guys walk out to the car. Everyone roll. I mean, except for Trick and Theo. Emma, you don't see anything. Briar, you see a shadow behind Dr. Theo. Shadowy man. Just standing there.
You
so do you, Brian.
You see it?
Clear as day.
Yep.
Oof, you guys ready to go? I'm ready, yeah.
And it looks like Trick is reaching out to touch it.
What are you fucking doing?
Trick, roll.
Am I missing something?
Trick's gonna have to roll.
Oh, roll now?
Yep, right now.
Okay. Get low.
Okay. Where are you explain what happens here. Where are you touching it? Are you just reaching out, poking it in the face or arm or
the shoulder?
Shoulder?
Like the shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which shoulder? Like the left, I guess? The left shoulder?
Whichever one's closer to me.
Yeah, okay. The left shoulder. Okay. And do you just poke it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not like
Theo,
this, but until I feel anything or if I whatever, yeah.
Theo, you feel a poking on your left shoulder. No one's touching you, but you feel it. And Trick, when you reach in and touch the shadow, you don't feel any pushback. Like your fingers go all the way in.
Are you guys tripping out?
I feel that.
Are you actually on something now? I was kidding before. You were out here for a while.
Shush. You feel that?
Yes.
All right.
I raise my right hand to see if it does anything kind of slowly.
Oh yeah, it mirrors you. So you're raising your right hand, it's raising its left.
I look over to Briar. Is this what you saw?
Yeah, it didn't have as much around the head, but it was very similar, and it's similar.
I'd throw my crutch at it. One of them.
Jesus Christ. I'm standing right here, dude.
Roll, please.
Oh, fuck.
I'd throw the one that's like underneath my
Yeah.
Not as important. I'd be just like, I just fucking got a panic, just flail it at the thing.
Fucking knocked out.
All right. Oh god.
Do I roll?
Yes, please
Okay.
roll. Sorry, I thought yeah. Oh man, okay, so you grab this crutch and you kind of just, since you're trying to balance and also grabbing this crutch.
Oh yeah, long arm.
Yeah, you just like fling the crutch wildly. You hit Trick a little bit with the small end of the crutch. Okay, it hits you right in the ear, so like kind of the face, and you can feel that stinging. Like, oh, son of a bitch!
God damn, man! What the fuck?
And then the rest of the crutch, after hitting you, propels itself into the face of this shadow. Theo, you feel like you've been punched in the face. Like this, you feel like you just got hit with this crutch.
Am I missing why everyone is beating each other up in the parking lot? Did you have an argument? Why are we throwing crutches?
But the crutch didn't, so to you, Emma, the crutch like went through nothing. But Theo reacted like it hit him. You didn't see the crutch hit him.
Didn't we go into the hospital at sunset? I was assuming it's probably dark. And so it probably just looked like crutch thrown, injury
I'm so
happened.
glad you said that. It's still sunset.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Light. Okay.
Wait,
You just got crutches for free. Do you know how much those cost if we charge insurance? It's like $1,200 per crutch.
I would.
This is
smack
what's
her
wrong with the
right
American
now.
health industry.
I would smack her right now.
All right, roll. I want to see how badly it hurts her. Oh my god! He hits you so hard!
You kill me!
I'm sorry, I can't believe that just happened. Okay,
I can't believe there's been 2 1s tonight.
Yeah,
Holy
like,
fuck.
what? Okay, so he just winds his hand up and you slap her, or what?
Slap.
I
Open
should make
hand,
sure.
open
Open
hand,
hand.
palm.
Okay, so he slaps you right across the face, and so much so, I need you to roll a violence check. Oh man. Okay, what is your what is your governing stat? What's your body?
70.
70? Oh man. You've never obviously been hit like this before. So
I'm a tiny frail girl.
You need to take a fail in a violence check. He hit you so hard. You know, maybe
Probably
feels like,
on the ground.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Sure, so great. We're seeing ghosts and we're beating up the real people now. Intelligence runs in your genes. Thanks for that one, you drunk.
I'd probably like kind of looming over a little bit. Emma, I need you to shut the fuck up. Are you fucking blind? Do you see what's looking around you? Quit huffing the fucking air like it's an exhaust pipe and come back to fucking reality. Look! Do you not see what's going on? Look at the picture on the fucking phone again. Is it gas? I don't fucking think so. Get up. Look at the professor right now. Look at him.
Darling, your raised voice is not intimidating. I don't see a thing. I see a thrown crutch. Seems like a busted bill.
Now hold on a goddamn second. The fuck did that accent come from?
I see nothing. I have no clue what you're all looking at. You're throwing things and getting violent and hitting me.
If I may, might not be the best idea right now to be hooting and shouting, drawing attention.
Yes.
Until you have a gander of what we got over here, And I'm not talking about this shadowy thing. I'm talking about something that's real and it's much, much worse. Come on now.
What else besides? What else? What else happened? Did something happen?
You gotta see it.
Okay.
Who's opening the trunk?
I will.
Okay.
All right, now, what I'm going to show you is pretty gruesome. And I very slowly, open the trunk.
Okay. Everyone roll. Everyone.
Okay.
Briar. This is horrifying. There is a dead woman in this trunk. Her eyes are wide open. Her mouth is also open. It looks like she's got this bruising around her, but also kind of blood all up here that's splattered up along her face, and her chest has been ripped open. You can see her rib cage. It's one of the most horrifying things you've ever seen. Tops the shadow for sure. Emma, this looks nothing like what you were expecting. You were expecting, for some reason, for it to look like the thing that you saw this morning, so it takes you by surprise. Everyone else is somewhat fine.
Now, listen to the sound of my voice, y'all. Calm yourself. Keep with me. And I gently shut the trunk again. Now, this appeared in the professor's trunk. We were in the trunk to get the blanket and the jumper cables to make the rope to get you guys over the wall that was on the road there. Now, we've been with the car ever since then. So it's there now for whatever reason. And we have to do something about it.
It's Dr. Bello.
The scratches, the marks. What caused that?
We don't know.
Can I inspect
some
it?
sort of animal.
Emma, it looks like nothing you've ever seen before. It looks like a huge animal claw.
Can I ask about the wounds?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do the wounds appear that they bled after they occurred, or there was no bleeding?
Yep, tons of blood.
That's definitely obviously cause of death.
Yep, there's blood everywhere. Cause of death
All
is
right.
definitely the slashing across the chest.
I mean, it appears she went quick. But that's definitely not what the doctors were talking about seeing recently at all.
What are the doctors seeing?
I'm not technically allowed to talk about it yet, but there's another case I actually would love to go see. Being a registered nurse, I'm permitted to go see it, and it's very similar. It's pretty horrific, though.
Is the trunk still open?
No, I gently shut it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I put on my glasses and I look at them.
As you
I
guys are
say,
standing, no, go ahead. You first.
No. Okay. As I put on my glasses and I look at everybody and I say, I told the professor a couple of options here. We tell the authorities, take him right in there, wait for the cop to show up, tell them this fantastical story. We could lie. We could say we found it, or we could get rid of it.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Wait, no, you were going to say something.
No,
please don't make me
Yours
say
is better.
something.
Yours is better. Yours is better.
God damn it, I feel like such a dick now.
Yay!
Oh,
What do we
shit.
think? Was that fun? Was that terrible?
I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
Put a dead body.
I started getting sweaty.
Yeah.
Put a dead body
I
in my
started
phone. Yeah.
like the times when I like actually physically got chills, I got like 2 or 3 times like real chills. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so
The
glad.
music helps. The
Yes,
music helps. The
I'm
music's
so sorry.
good.
Classy, I'm sorry that your sound wasn't working. I will see if I can set it up so
I'm
that.
playing my own music to get
Yeah.
in the mood.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's do a round of shout outs. If you want to spin some theories or say anything, you totally can, and I'll keep my mouth shut. I don't know how you would like to. I like it when at the end of the show you guys get a chance to talk about it a little bit before we go into shout outs immediately. So if you'd like to do that, yeah, we can do that. Or you guys can keep everything close to the chest. I'm also a huge fan of secrets, so you can do that too, and we can just go right into shout outs. It's our show together, so what do you guys want to do?
Professor has no fucking idea what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't think we've given away enough to like.
Yeah.
I think we should still keep secrets. Like we're all still pretty much secrets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We give away too much.
Okay.
I'm really happy with the dynamic. It's not too much.
I
of a-
love
you
the
got-
dynamic.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's so good.
I fucking hate Emma so much. I hate her so much.
I do too.
Like I'm seriously having fun, like thinking, like riddling things out. Like I really think that Brian and Emma are like either they were married or they're brother and sister, because you don't like talk to someone or hit someone like that with that much passion if you don't know them.
I see her a lot at the hospital due to my frequent visits. I know of her. There's a lot more compassionate
Okay.
women in that hospital. And she's
Yeah.
like this pimple before prom night.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like she's that nurse you had when you're back in school. They would just like lunge the needle into
Yeah,
you.
like doesn't give a
Cigarette hanging
shit.
out her mouth. You're gonna
Yeah.
be fine, kid. It's just the chicken pox, and just away. That's like Emma in my mind. Like just like God damn it. How do you even still have a job here?
I believe that's what she was going for. So props to you.
Literally,
Yeah,
yeah.
props to you,
That was
CK, for
awesome.
that. That was very, very, very good.
It's never easy
Yeah.
playing the end.
You know
Yeah,
what?
no, it is not.
Someone's gotta be it.
Yes, power to
Perfect,
you. Power
perfect.
to you.
Yeah.
I'm really want to know what Katie Pierce is up to. It's
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean.
I
You
am-
guys are also secrets still.
Yeah, I love
have
secrets.
theories.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm
But
sure.
I'm not
I
sharing
think you
any.
do. Yeah, I think you do. I'm sure you do. All right, let's do our shout outs. Let's go ahead and start the same order that we did. Oh, or wait, let's mirror it. Let's go backwards. Classy. Why don't you go ahead and tell us who you are and where we can find you, what you're up to.
Hi, I'm Classy Pex. You can follow me right there. It's the same thing.
Right down.
Yeah.
Oh.
What else did you want? Sorry.
Oh, just like where to find. Just shout out where to find you, what you've been up to playing. You now, not Brian.
I've been playing an unhealthy amount of Alice. I'm pretty sure Pumpkinberry can attest to this.
Yes. Very, very good. Atlas roleplay.
Yeah, now I found my new heroine, D&D. So hooray!
Oh, yay! So was that
I'm
an
in.
I'm
I'm in.
Yes!
I'm
Whee!
in.
This was
I'm
if you missed the beginning of the show, this is Classy Pack's first foray into tabletop. So yay!
I hope I didn't fumble too much.
No, you fucking
so-
did. You were great. You were fantastic.
Okay,
You
all
did
right.
great.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Katie, hit us up. Yes, you, my darling. Katie Peters plays. Sorry.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah, we have two
I'm not
Katies.
Katie
I call her
anymore.
CK now, so
I'm sorry,
I got it. It's good.
hijacked it.
It's all right.
I'm Katie Peters Plays. I play a lot of horror and sci-fi on my channel. We started Dead Space today.
I saw you screaming while I was like doing some last minute prep. I just like looked over and a couple of times you were like, it was great. It was-
I feel
Gave me
embarrassed
joy.
at this point. I feel like I should be immune to it, but I'm not.
Oh, it's
So if
okay.
you wanna
I'm
come
also not.
Watch me squeal. I do that, and I've been doing some Atlas roleplay too.
Oh, are you?
yeah.
Yeah,
Dark
I-
side?
Yeah.
I am.
Where are you? I need to find you.
I'm with Brad in the Golden Rose, and I'm an old lady who's going crazy, and she wants to open a salon. So
Because of the
sense.
haircuts? Oh, that's
yeah,
cute.
I want to make a
That's
barber
cute.
shop and
That's
have like
cute.
a little hut And so that's my next plan of attack. But
Oh, I can't wait to hang you.
I know. Oh yeah, please hang me.
Yes.
But yeah, that's me. Thank you guys for watching.
All right, CK, you're next.
I'm classy Katie mix. I'm the middle child, and those are my parents, and I'm just stuck in the divorce. You call me CK. You can find me on twitch.tv/classy Katie. I pretty much do whatever I want. I like claim to play games, but I just talk for 8 hours, to be honest. You can stop by anytime. I play a lot of horror, though. I love horror games, so those are fun.
Perfect. All right, Dan, tell us about you and where we can find you.
Yes, I'm Domestic Dan, cooking streamer, and variety caster on top of that. I have also, because apparently it's a disease right now, I've been sucked into Atlas also on that same server they're on. Yeah, it's great. But
I was wondering what that was. I didn't see the dog. Yeah.
So happy. But yeah, you can find me doing that outside of cooking. I've been snowed in for a week and a half, and that's been fun.
It's pretty
Same.
brutal. I wondered. I almost did the settings snowy, but then I was like, ooh, it might be too difficult.
real.
Too difficult. Yeah,
almost
too real,
couldn't
too
make it today
difficult.
'cause of
Yeah.
power line.
Yeah. So, all right. Zeke, tell us more about you and where we can find you.
Yo, thank you everybody for watching. This was a brand new experience, and I'm so happy it's going so well, and I'm grateful to be in the group among other people who really want to get into it, really want to fucking, dig into the RP. I'm so excited. I love that shit. I love it. Those are the moments I love the most. But anyways, you can find me Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I broadcast mostly at noon Pacific. I will be on tomorrow at noon, and we'll be finishing up an old game but new to me, No More Heroes on PS3, the remake of the original version. We're probably got maybe 1.5 more broadcasts before it's finished. So if you want to check out the end of that, it's Suda51 weirdness, masculinity, fun. So thank you guys for having me, and can't wait till next time. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm also very, very excited. So, hi guys, I'm Pumpkinberry. If you didn't know that, you can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I do a lot of immersive type games, story-driven games on my own channel, and then I'm here on Tablestory 3 times a week. I'm here on Friday nights where I play a character in the Halcyon City, and then I'm here on Tuesdays where I play D&D 5e character on Darkfire. And now on Wednesdays for my own show. Yes. Okay. And I'm very happy. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Wonderful
Yeah,
setup.
that was love it. No, thank you guys. You guys were incredible.
What a great tie. What a great tie for all the different types. That's very, very articulated and very well formed. It's nice. I like it. Feels natural.
Jam of mood.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cry now. Now that episode 1 is over, I can't tell if I'm gonna just eat an entire horse or vomit or I don't know. I was so nervous. I was so nervous.
Vomit.
Yeah, I probably will. Let's be real. But yeah, it was great. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and we'll see you next week.
Bring your piss mittens.
Bring your piss mittens.
Piss mitten.